ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll.
I don't know, is that too loud for you guys? Let me know. Alright, let me share this. See if we can share this to everybody.
Mr. Nice Guy. Proud boy. Yeah, I'm a proud boy.
Got a few seconds left.
Movement is here, baby.
Let's see, let's go to Telegram.
Keep on watching. Keep on listening. Don't pay attention.
What's up, Cajun? Nice to see you in here, brother. How's it going, Cajun? Set the Telegram, let's share it to you. We gotta set this around, get it out there. Send it out there. Alright, let's share it to Facebook. You forgot the one in the chamber. What's up, guys? I guess as you can hear, my voice is still kind of, you know, a little bit crazy. What's up, Eden? We got Cajun going on in here. I'm doing alright. We got Indico Nicole's here already. Eric's here. James Winters. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. Did I just share it to... No, I haven't shared it yet. Let me share it to Facebook. Let's get the word out here that we're doing our show. Trying a new thing. They have a new download. And you can tell I got my new headphones. Sounds a lot better. And it's got like, man, I don't know why I'm losing my voice still. What do you call it? I can hear the outside, so if my stepdad goes to yell at me or something, I can hear him. Dang, Drunk Uncle's going to have to be doing a lot of the talking tonight, I guess. What the heck is going on here? It is what it is. It is what it is. I need some more whiskey in me. That's what I need, right? Man, it's been a crazy day. What's up, Kim Tone? Thought I was going to have a productive day. Well, I guess I did have a productive day. Let's see. What's up, Vincent Win? I started out, I got up a decent time, and then I went and my stepdad wanted to get his 3D printer stuff going, so I gotta order a thing for here. He wanted his 3D printer stuff going, so it took me till like 1 o'clock to get his 3D printer set up. And while I was there doing it, like I came outside and Donnie was gone. The other day, my stepdad's dog got out. And what's that dig of work? And then he went near where this one part of the fence where Donnie was, and it's like the one part of the fence where it's like the weakest. And Donnie jumped over. Donnie figured out because he just leaned on the fence and it fell over. So I fixed it, but now Donnie because it's just like a chicken wire fence. So Donnie realized if he puts his paws up there, it lowers it down. He can jump over. So he went all the way up the hill to go out to the busy street, which scared the hell out of me. So I had to lock him up in the pen with my stepdad's dog. And they're driving my stepdad crazy. So I'm trying to rush to get his 3D printer going. Made it even worse. So then I finally got out there and I think I got Donnie set up now. I think I got him all cut off. But I've got to do a lot more work to get him totally cut off because the fence is only so high. And then I got a higher fence, but I don't have enough to go all the way around. So they got 3D printers for steel. Yeah, I've seen those. We've looked into them. But they're expensive. Yeah, you can make anything with a 3D printer. Like, I'm gonna make some stuff for my camera equipment with my 3D printer. Cause when he bought his, he bought me one too. So, gonna start working with my 3D printer. Let's see. So hopefully, they came out with the new version of this program today. You get a band recaller that shocks them. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Plus, I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to pay for all that. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure it out. He's just a little brat, you know. What's up, Brandy? Did you mess with Drunk Uncle today for his birthday? Let's see. Trying to see what your picture looks like. See if I can. Wait, that's not. Is that you on your wedding day? No, because you got short hair, right? That's not you on your wedding day, was it? Let's see. Is that you on your wedding day? I've only seen you like once, so don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I thought you had short hair. Or maybe you just had your hair back. I don't know. Oh, wait, it is you, because he said you're Hispanic, right? You're Mexican or something. Because he was asking me all kinds of Mexican songs that he should play at your party. I was giving him Stevie B and like old school stuff, and I was like, you never heard of Stevie B? And he's like, no, who's Stevie B? I'm like, you're a fucking DJ and you don't know who Stevie B is? You never heard Spring Love? He's like, no. And then I was like, all right, and then play Freakazoid. He's like, what's Freakazoid? I'm like, you've never heard Freakazoid? How could you be a fucking DJ and never heard Freakazoid? Oh my gosh. I was like, dude, I know you're white and country, but come on, if you're a DJ, you gotta know Freakazoid and Stevie B. I mean, that's like ultimate dance music, you know? Like, he didn't know no parking on the dance floor. What's that, Texas born? Dude, I love Stevie B. Like, I grew up going to the lowrider car show. I hung out in a Mexican gang, you know? I would go to lowrider car shows. Oh my gosh, I was in love with Daza. You know? Oh my goodness. He's like, who's that? And then I'd play like freaking, I was giving him all kinds of house music to play, and he's like, I've never heard this before. I'm like, serio? I mean, seriously? You don't know that stuff? Oh my gosh. Do you know what horchata is at least? Shit. So I hope he played. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he played. Now I really wish I would have gone over there. Yeah, it's Drunk Uncle's birthday. He made me. He wanted to do it at the very end of the show last night. We stayed on until it was his birthday, and in fact, I got a copyright for playing the happy birthday song for him. So we gotta fuck with him some more tonight because he doesn't want us to fuck with him. So we're definitely gonna fuck with him for his birthday. I don't know how. Maybe Brandy can help us. I don't know. How many years was Drunk a DJ? I don't know. I think he was a DJ for quite a while. He like traveled doing it, right? Mexican, you know, it's funny you mentioned the Mexican Mafia because I did know some of them. Yeah, I definitely knew some of them. Like I was at a bar one night. I know I told this story here before, but I'll tell it again. And this girl who I knew, she was the daughter of the head of the Mexican Mafia in our town. And Maria, she was being like a total bitch that night, you know? And like, she was giving me an attitude. I was like, stop being a fucking bitch, Maria. And she's like, you know who my dad is? I'm going to call my fucking dad and I'll have him fucking whip your ass. Or she's like, I'll have somebody whip your ass. And I was like, call your dad. And what she didn't know is that my brother and her dad were like really close friends. And like, I knew other people, like I hung out with her brother, you know? So she like called him up and like, she's on the phone and she's like, yeah, you know, fucking Eddie Block is fucking with me and you need to go fuck. And all of a sudden you can see her face change. And she's like, yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Okay, Dad. Good night. And I was like, what'd your dad say? She's like, fuck you. And then walked away. You know. Everyone telling him throughout tonight would be great. Just throughout everyone telling him, yeah, he does not want the attention on him at all. He does not want the attention. Dang, let's see. I never noticed. I didn't notice you look like this. Hold on. How can I make this move around? Let's bring it over here. Let's make it bigger. How do I make this bigger? I'm trying to see your picture. See if I bring it this way. I had it working earlier. Nope. It's gonna mess with me. God damn it. I'm trying to see your picture. I know you don't like dudes, but it don't matter. I still like checking you out. Especially because I like the Mexican girls. I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. What's up, broken prophet? Am I staying out of trouble? I'm always staying out of trouble. When am I in trouble? Come on. You guys know me. I don't get in trouble. Never. I was even a good boy in Vegas over the weekend. Ask Diggy Warp. We didn't get in any trouble. Actually, I don't think we got in any trouble. Shit. We didn't do anything crazy. We just got drunk and high. Both legal. Both legal. And what else did we do? Shit. We did everything. We did everything. Except gamble. I only gambled once. I wanted to go play poker, but I didn't have time to. I was too much taking care of everybody else. Freaking taking care of the damn dog, peeing all over the place. Whatever you go to I'm making an Airbnb video. I saw Airbnb. There's all kinds of Airbnb commercials on right now, right? And like none of them, like they're all showing how great their experience is. Well, I'm gonna make one showing how bad our experience was. Freaking duct tape on the shower to hold the shower together. Freaking fake. It looks like tile on the wall in the kitchen, but it's actually wallpaper that looks like tile, and it was falling off. The freezer or fridge had like mold all throughout it. Yeah, you got to be careful when you when you buy shit from Airbnb. That was my first time ever going there. Yeah, let's go, Brandon, right? Man, I wish I get my voice back. This shit's crazy. I know I got rid of all my weed already. God damn it. That's probably a good thing, because watch, something's going to happen to me and my doctor's going to test me and then I'm going to lose my doctor. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to make fun of that place, Dig a Wop. You'll enjoy it. Because see, so, like, the pictures they took, it's all about angles. You ladies know angles, right? You know, like, okay, I met a girl off of here, and like, even when she would go live with me on here, she looked like really super skinny and like super smoking hot, you know. And I'm not saying she wasn't the same in person, but she was different in person. Like, she did not, she walked up to me and she's like, "Hey, Eddie," and I was like, "Hello?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's me." And I was like, I didn't recognize her, seriously, because it's all about the angles, right? Well, whoever took the photos for this house that we Airbnb, they knew about the angles, and so like, I guess I didn't really look at them. We should have known, but like, so all the pictures were taken perfectly straight like this, right? Then the picture of the kitchen was taken at an angle like this. Well, when you go to the kitchen now, if you look at it from this angle, right up here where they turned the camera, where normally would have been in sight, where they went like this, you could see the wallpaper falling down, showing that it wasn't a tile backsplash, but it was a. I've been working today, dude. I live on 4 acres now. I got to do shit all day long. I got dirty hands. Some women like dirty hands. I mean, we're hard-working men. I mean, look at these. It is what it is, right? You don't like it, then don't look at my fucking hands, right? But anyway, so yeah, that's the kind of shit they did. Oh, I know all about beer. You want to hear a story about beer goggles? All right. I was in Anchorage, Alaska, and like the bar we started at, and this was before the millennium. I know I'm aging myself, but this bar we would go to, if you went there before 10, all the beers Bud and Bud Light were $1. So we get there before 10, we drink a whole bunch of Bud and Bud Light, get a nice little groove going. At 9:58, somebody go buy like 10 beers. So we could drink, the beers real quick, and Then I moved on to Crown Royal. And this one night we left there. We went to this place is called Chilkoot Charlie's. Then we go downtown to, I think we're at the Pioneer Bar. Then we went to the Force. Like, we just hit all the bars. And me and my best friend at the time, I guess I've had a lot of, I guess wherever I am, I make a best friend. And we're dancing at the club, and he's with this girl Shannon. And I start dancing with this one girl, you know, and all I see are just, I love boobs. And it's like, dang, I'm, you know, dancing, I'm just watching them, you know. And my buddy Kenny rolls up, and he's like, hey, what's up, Sunshine Later? And Kenny rolls up, he's like, bro, let's go. And I'm like, no, bro, this homegirl wants to go home, and she's bringing her friend with. And she's like, I know, let's go home, Eddie. And I was like, no, bro, look at them take old Eddie's, and, you know, and he's like, Eddie, let's go home, I'm telling you. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. He's like, all right, fuck you then. Woke up the next morning, and I just looked over, and I was just like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? So, luckily, I had to go to work the next morning, and it was a company, you know, we traveled, and our company paid for our they'd either get us a hotel up in Anchorage, they had an apartment for us. So I'm like, fuck it, it's not my apartment. And I just left. I come home from work, and all my laundry's done. I was like, that's weird. The dishes are done, and the house is clean. And I was like, please don't still be here. And she was gone. So I was like, holy shit, hell yeah, all right, no problem. Then my phone rings. Back then, it was like right at the beginning of caller ID and shit like that. I was like, how'd you get my phone number? She's like, oh, I called my house, so I'd have it on my caller ID so I'd know your phone number. Oh, my goodness. And she wouldn't get the hint. Like, look, I was a drunken stupor, just, you know. Homegirl did not get the hint. And, like, her friend, like, Eskimo girls, in my opinion, are not good looking at all. But her friend was super hot, and she was an Eskimo girl. And so they came over, she's like, well, can I come over? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm going to bring, and I forget her name. And I was like, oh, you're bringing her? Sure, come on over then. So then she gets mad at me for messing around with her friend. Luckily, she never called me again, thanks to that. So it worked out. I know, I was a dick back in the day. What's up, Willow? What's up, chica? So, yeah, where the hell is Drunk Uncle? It's 6:21. He hasn't called in yet. So, I probably got Junior in Alaska. What's Junior? What's JR in Alaska? I don't know. What is this? You guys tell me what this means. I don't know what that means. You guys are going to have to tell me. Got Junior. I don't know. Yeah, but there is definitely a thing called beer goggles, guys and girls. I don't have a buzz on yet. No, I'm just telling stories. I've only had like 2, so no buzz yet. No, I mean, look, the bottle's still almost full. The bottle's still almost full. We're good. No, oh, Junior. Oh, no, I don't know. No baby Eddies in Anchorage, Alaska. I hope not. I hope not. Could you imagine one more of me in this world? One crazy, stupid motherfucker? There'll be a knock at my door. Hey, Dad. If he walks with a lip like me, well, then, you know. Oh, you said Buzz. Nelly, only the girls can call me Poppy. Only the girls. You know, actually, I didn't even really get a buzz when I was there in Las Vegas with you guys, did I? What's up, Matt? How the heck you doing? I don't think we had time to get buzzed. I'm not sure. I don't know, we were so busy just doing everything, going around, acting crazy. Just the way it is. Heck yeah. My pimp lip is so bad in high school they called me Shorty the Pimp. Because I walk like a pimp. Alright, now I'm getting worried about Drunk. Did this fool fucking... Did he get drunk, get in trouble or something? Or what's up, Daydream Believer? Steven Atkins is up in here. Where is he? Brandy, where's your boss? Tell your boss to get his ass over here. Or did you leave already, Brandy? I guess she already left. Who knows? I wanted to hurry up because I want to test something out. Because I did. So they came out with the new version of this app that I'm using. Well, not that program, right? And I was doing some online class with it, and I asked him about the audio, and so I think he clocked out. Oh, you're still there? Maybe he did. Maybe he went to go get him sell some free drinks at the bar. Maybe he. So I'm still trying to raise his picture. God damn it! Still trying. How did I make this picture bigger earlier? I know I made your picture bigger earlier. I had it like really big. I'm gonna find it. Let's see, what can I... That's kind of big. You look different from that day that I saw you that one day. Hola, Josefine, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? You get the notification when you clock in and out, and he clocked out. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're like in charge. I forgot. You're like actually his boss in a way, even though he's part owner. I got that. I forgot. Let's make this smaller again now. Because that's better clocked out. Tell him I ain't paying you to be on the clock to be on your show. Eddie buys you t-shirts. What seems to be the officer problem? Yeah. I've been in that situation. It's not a good situation to be in. By any means. By any means whatsoever. Now I'm all quiet. Sorry, my voice is really bugging the hell out of me. Shit. I hate being sick. They're flying tonight. The planes. What are you talking? So, Digglewort, I understand you guys are you guys gonna come visit me now? Now that Southwest messed up all your shit. And I was told Southwest was like the best people to fly with now. I don't know. I'm glad. I was actually just now looking at a new truck. So, was it this one I was looking at? You guys want to see the truck I was looking at? I'm gonna buy it real soon. You can do call-ins. The screen makes me look different. Also, you forget I don't have my glasses on because I lost them in Vegas. We can do call-ins. If anybody wants to call in, you just gotta be willing to show your face and call in. I can give you guys a link if you want to call in. It's no big deal. It's simple as pie with this new app. Right now, just Drunk Uncle's the only one that calls in right now. We've done call-ins before. All the guys will remember Sarah from New York. She would always call in not wearing a bra, freezing cold, with a very thin shirt on. So, all the guys were happy when she used to call in. I was going to show you guys the truck I'm looking at. Let's see. This bad boy right here. 2022 Chevy Silverado 2500 crew cab. It's that diesel. But I don't know. I got to find the right one. I want the one with the leather seats. I want it my way. I've never bought a brand new spanking truck before, and I'm gonna buy a brand new spanking truck. I don't give a shit. Ooh, it includes a 2.5 receiver edge. Oh, it got a 2-inch insert. Okay, that's fine then. But I don't know about this one. I don't want I like the extended cab better. The Dodgers won tonight. Finally, shit. It's about time. What's Zenny.com? Is that for glasses or is that for trucks? See, and I don't like a lot of chrome on my vehicles, so that's why I like this one. What's up, the Bearded Patriots? Yeah, he's probably doing a beer run, no one drunk. What else? I also want to have the what's on the interior? I want to have the good sound system because I'm going to be driving a lot. It's got the 8-inch color screen, the Bluetooth technology with Apple CarPlay. I need that. I don't want to get leather seats. Why? I want the leather seats because of the dogs. They leave their fur all over the place. I should have a winch too, just in case of snow. Yeah, probably. Cruise control, we want that. I need to have the, I'm sick and tired of trying to line up my truck. So I'd rather have the rear view camera. You know, people say don't buy brand new, but you know what? I've never had a brand new truck. Why not buy at least one brand new truck in your life? And this one's pretty cool. Let's look at all the pictures. Let's see. I mean, look at it. It's got. I don't need the side steps because I mean, actually, I need to buy one with the steps on the side that opens it up. Does it really? The Bluetooth? I don't know. But I like the look of this truck. Oh, this one does have leather. No, it's leather with It's a combination. Look at that interior. Look how huge it is. That's what she said. Is that all the pictures they have of this truck? No way. I should have more pictures than that. Nope, that's it. Oh well. Alright, now this dipshit is really fucking late. He might not want to come on just because it's his birthday. Because he knows we're going to mess with him. Is that what you think it is, Brandy? You think he's not coming on just because he knows we're going to mess with him? I wonder. Let's see. Move all this stuff around again. We'll go here since we're waiting for Drunk Uncle. What's way cheaper? Buy a real truck though, Eddie? A Ford? Why would I buy a Ford? I don't want to push the damn thing. Hell no. Ford is pieces of junk. Heck no, I don't want a Ford. I wouldn't buy a Ford. You want to call in, Daydream Believer? Alright, you can call in. If you want to call in, email me at eddieblockfilms@gmail.com and I'll send you the link. And you can call in right now. Because I don't want to just put it out there for everyone because all of Antifa will be calling in, you know? We don't need Antifa calling in all the time. So, you know what? Let's see where this jackass is. Let me turn this part of my cell phone up. Let's just call his ass. He's gonna be like, I'm right at the door. Should be coming through. Whoa. Shit. His phone's turned off. Did you guys hear that? It went straight to voicemail. He went dark blue metallic. Yeah, well, it's kind of... Diesel trucks are hard to buy right now because they're all taken. So, it's a difficult situation there. Let me FaceTime him. Let me FaceTime his ass. Why is it just doing audio? You guys can hear that, right? That's about fucking time. Brandy Brantley said to get your ass in here, you fucking happy birthday boy, piece of shit.
Yeah, she just called me.
Did she?
Called me as I was walking in the door.
I tried calling you, went straight to voicemail.
Oh, it does that if I'm driving.
Oh, well turn that shit off. I hate when...
I need to talk on the phone when I'm driving.
Well, then connect it to your stereo.
I don't think my stereo does that.
Jeez Louise, now you really gotta buy a new car. Alright, I'll let you go.
Alright,
Bye. Alright. There we go, we got him coming in. But yeah, email me at eddieblockfilms@gmail.com and I can give you... Actually, I guess I can do a new link every time. Oh, you recognize this shirt? Yeah, Willow and I bought this shirt together in Pismo Beach. It's got it's got Donald Trump on the back. He's busy with his birthday. What's up, Lillian? Maybe Drunk Uncle is in his birthday suit right now and handling business. I doubt it. Speaking of Antifa, you heard they rioted again in Portland because the new laws, the police couldn't do anything about it. Antifa Antifa gets away with everything in Portland. It's just the way it is. Antifa will always get away with everything in Portland. Let's see, did I just get a new email, it sounds like? Alright, you want to call into the show? But now it's a voice call in. So I'll send it to you real quick. Where is it? Interview on. Copied. Alright, I'm going to send it to you real quick. You can call in, but just warning you. Wait, I thought I hit reply. Let's see. Don't save. Hit reply. There's your link. You want to call in? You're going to call in, but we're going to see your face, just so you know. Just so you know. Maybe we should get Brandy to call in one time. Brandy, will you call in sometime and tell us about Drunk, what he's like at work? Would you do that for me? Do you like my shirt? I'd show you the back, but I don't feel like turning around. Oh, wait, now Drunk is calling in. Here we go. Hey, you got me a copyright strike.
Oh.
Do you know why?
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear nothing?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Really?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Huh.
Alright, maybe it's some of the stuff I changed. Hold on.
I got my volume turned all the way up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Because I changed some settings here today. Let's go.
Let me see if I can't get sound out of something else. I don't know if it'll disconnect us or not. Let me try something.
He went away, didn't he? Yes, he did. No sound? Hey, Drunk, hold on a second. Let me try something.
I think it's on my end.
Are you sure? Hold on, guys. Drunk Uncle's having a couple issues here. You muted yourself, dude. Now you're unmuted. Uh-oh, Drunk Uncle's gone. Let's see if he calls back. Hello?
Now I got volume.
Now you got volume so you can hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay, I thought, because I updated the program a little bit, so I thought maybe it was me.
Oh, I don't know.
Now I got a question. Does everybody, I think I fixed, you guys hear snoring? You hear snoring? Because Sugar's snoring. Does anybody hear echo? Do you guys hear echo?
I don't.
Oh, wait a minute. You might be, you know what? I may not be going through here again. Hold on, let me see. I changed some stuff on here. So hopefully... Oh, you're my iMac microphone. Hold on. I'm going to switch over to this. So I forgot. Now, can you guys tell me?
I just realized I didn't have my earrings in today.
Oh, shucks. Now, can you guys hear an echo when Drunk talks? Now that I switched over to my Rodecaster Pro.
Echo. Testes.
Because I downloaded the new version of this program, which just came out today, and there were some people there. and they told me that it's something with the Rodecaster, and they told me how to fix it. So hopefully we fixed it.
Did Brandy come in and solicit y'all all to tell me happy birthday? I bet
Yeah, she said to say happy birthday like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is an echo now. Son of a bitch. They told me there was this thing, and they told me how to do it. That sucks. Hold on, let me make sure it's still turned on. Go here, go to advanced, audio, processing. Because that really sucks, because if there's an echo, and that means I can't use this microphone anymore.
It was already to go. It was all right.
Let me see if I can.
Can't use the microphone anymore.
Yeah, because I can't use the Rodecaster. Because the echo's coming through the Rodecaster. So here's what's going on. The software is sending it out, and so is my my Rodecaster. So I got to figure out a way for it to only come out of one place at once.
Right?
Hey, Kim. Yeah, the echo's only from Drunk Uncle.
Thanks, Lillian. Thanks, Cajun.
So I've got to figure this out. Because I've also got to be able to hear you at the same time. Something, I thought I had it fixed. Sorry, guys.
They're saying I'm the only one that's echoing, though.
Yeah, but that was the same problem we had last night, right? So hold on, wait a minute. There's an option on
Sunday.
There was that echo cancellation thing. Just talk like a monster truck announcer. Yeah, he just did it. Oh wait, why did Brand? I like the other picture better, Brandy. Actually, this one shows your boobs though, so I already told her I'm a crazy freaking. So let's see. Let me go into settings here again. Mic delay.
Oh, she likes compliments.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Does she need? Everybody? Well, of course. Let's see. Speaker system default. What if I go like this? Now see if this gives Drunk Uncle an echo.
Testes.
Oh wait, now I can't hear you. Okay, hold on. 3. So that didn't fix the problem because now I can't fucking hear you. Oh wait, hold on. How about now?
Testes.
See, but I can't hear. Okay, how about that? Does that give Drunk Uncle an echo? Because if that doesn't give him an echo, then we can work it this way.
No echo. Took out the echo. I guess whatever you did worked.
Did that work?
That's what they're saying.
Really?
That's what they say.
Okay, we're just going to have to do it this way then, I guess. That's fine with me. As long as there's no echo, I don't mind. Much better? Well, hell, we figured it out. We figured out a way around it. All right. Well, there we go, folks. Now I just got to fix one thing, because look, I'm in the background. Can you see me moving around in the background? I thought I had this fixed earlier.
I can't, I mean, your volume's low on my end, but I guess we got to compromise.
Well, son of a bitch. Well, actually, though, I got a question, though. So now I should have fixed it to where you can see what I'm sending out, right? Or do you... I'm lower than normal now?
I just see us on the screen in the chat. That's all I see right now.
Okay, well, how about this? Am I louder now? I just did something to make it louder.
Yes.
Yeah?
Much better.
How about that? We're figuring this stuff out now. It's a brand new program, guys, and it had an update today, so we're all... And so, you know, it's a good thing I got these new headphones, Drunk Uncle, because they're not noise canceling. They're open ear, so I can hear. So, because here's what's going on right now. I'm going to explain this to you guys. Drunk Uncle is now, instead of going through my Rodecaster Pro, he's coming just out of my iMac. So, but if this works, then we're all good. And just so you know, I got in trouble for I got written up, I guess. No, I don't know why I said written up. I got a strike, not a strike, but I got a copyright last night for playing the Happy Birthday song of all songs.
Well, I could have told you that.
Why? I thought they weren't copywriting that song anymore.
No, that thing's heavily copyrighted.
Well,
Heavily copyrighted.
wishing your ass a fucking happy birthday was worth it.
Sacrifices, I guess.
Right? I mean, we don't make any money off the show anyways, right? I mean, YouTube will not monetize my show. We're in trouble. And Twitch, I don't know about Twitch. I know we're on Twitch now, but the echo is back. Daydream Believer says the echo is back.
No.
So when I turn mine up, now there's echoes. Let's see. Well then, let me turn. How about this? Let me turn him down a little bit. Okay, try talking now, Drunk Uncle.
I wonder if it's kind of doing what it was doing for some people. Like some people were getting echo on their phone or their computer, but not vice versa.
Well, how about now? Do you guys hear an echo now? Because I turned his down.
Yeah, because some people were saying no echo. Some
Yeah,
people were
see,
saying
echo says
echo.
no echo. But it depends. Some people are using headphones to hear. Some people are using computers. Some are on their TV. Yeah. Like I know if Trey for Trump is watching, he's watching. See, everybody else says, "Oh, it's perfect now." Okay, so I found a balance. We've got a balance. I just got to leave my speaker, my output on here at a certain level. I will contact Ecamm Live personally and see if they can tell me how to fix it. Because now I can barely hear you, but that's fine. All right, Brandy said don't picture. See, I gotta zoom this picture. I was able to zoom the picture in before. She's turned. You know you're turned sideways, right? Do you know you're turned sideways? I don't want to make myself bigger. I only let ladies make myself bigger. Oops, did I say that?
Well, don't rely on her to do that for you.
Yeah, I'm not her type.
Wrong team.
Jeez, maybe if I found the perfect girl, maybe I might go transgender if she only likes a girl. I'll become a she-male or something. You know what I mean? You never know. If you find the right person.
Yeah, what's her name? The one that we both like so much.
Selma Hayek?
Selma Hayek.
Oh yeah, if
Would you
Selma Hayek said she would date
Selma
another
Hayek?
female, oh, I would change in an instant.
What if she only wanted to date transgender?
I don't know if I could cut my penis off though.
Oh yeah, she said she wants it gone.
If Selma Hayek said she wanted it gone, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey Sharon, thank you.
Hey, what's up, Sharon? Yeah, everybody say happy birthday to Drunk Uncle. You couldn't cut yours off, Brandy? You don't have one. You don't. And cutting. I don't. I'm sorry. Cutting off breasts are not the same as cutting off a penis. It's not even the same. And adding a penis, I don't think would be the same either, right?
I wouldn't know.
No, think about it, right? Could they add a penis? Like, when they add a penis to a girl, can they feel that? I don't think, because I mean, they're making it out of scratch. I don't think they can make the sensation there, can they?
I don't know. I'll ask my friend next time I see him. I mean, he hasn't went through that specific process, but I'm sure he knows.
I don't know. Yeah, does anybody know anybody that they could ask? And I mean, seriously, I'm just curious. If they invert the penis to make a vagina, okay, but still, I'm talking about the other way around.
Making the shillelagh.
Yeah. So if
Not
you
the
make a
not making
penis,
the pole. We making the pole.
yeah, and if you made the pole, how do you make it go up and down? I guess they have pumps for that, huh? I
Yeah.
guess that could be better. I know it's a strange conversation, but you guys come here for strange conversations. We always
Real
have
strange.
weird conversation.
Thanks, Colorado.
I know
What's
Colorado
good?
emailed me some information today that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was your day? Was Brandy being mean to you like she always is? You should hear the conversation he tells me about you. Oh my
Well,
goodness,
she
it's
did
bad.
get somebody. Like I was still waking up. I woke up early to go pick out my new recliner.
Your
I'm
new
not in like.
recliner? Did you buy yourself a birthday present?
Oh, somebody did.
Oh,
My
really?
mama's. She too
Your
good to
mom
me.
bought you a new recliner? Nice.
Yeah, she too good to me. Too good to me. But she did Brandy. So I was still kind of waking up, hadn't taken my medicine, no nothing, and she was out in the parking lot and ran into. Well, he's not a customer. Remember the guy I told you is basically a liberal, Alex Jones.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, she told him that it was my birthday, and he came in just singing "Happy Birthday" like real loud, and I was like, "It's too early. It's too early." And he was like, "Well, happy early birthday to you know." And
Don, as soon as I buy
he
my new
was like,
truck.
"No, it is his birthday." He's saying it's too early to be. He's not woke up yet. He was like, "Oh," but I was just like, loud.
Ah, I gotcha. What's up, Snookies? No, I'm gonna go, the clitoris is actually where the penis comes from. So the clitoris, so that's the sensory stuff. I don't know. Hopefully I never have to find that out, I guess. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Somebody asked something. Oh, Dawn Break. When I buy my new truck, I'm probably gonna wait till January, sometime in
No,
January after
okay.
Christmas and shit. Then I'll drive across country. Who knows where I'm gonna go first? I'm just gonna drive. Wherever I go, I go.
Head out on the highway.
I'll probably start out south because there's less snow south first. Then I'll
Yeah.
come around up top. So by March, there'll still be snow, but not as much, maybe. Driving through Wisconsin and New York and Minneapolis, Minnesota and shit like that. Too much snow.
Oh, I had to drive the long way home today too because they had the interstate blocked off.
Really?
Yeah, they're working on the they've been working on the interstate, but every once in a while, the on ramp will be blocked off for some odd reason. Never seems like they're really getting anything done out there.
Why would they? It's a what do you call it? All right, tell your wife we said
Union
hi.
union jobs.
Yeah, reunion. It's guaranteed work. I mean, come on. Let's see. Where was
Night night,
I?
Brand. I'll probably see you uh, tomorrow on my way back from the gym.
You should put. I like the other picture better of you in that white dress. You should put that picture back up. Let's see.
Probably her wedding dress.
I think it was.
Yeah.
No, there was somewhere where every time I go there, there's always construction, no matter what. It's like nonstop construction, and it's not L.A. Where was it? There was a biker shootout on a Highway 4 and shut down for hours. Well, you don't want to piss off those bikers.
No.
You see, the VA is giving 6.9% this year. What do you mean by the VA is giving 6.9%? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't get anything from the
Oh, I
VA,
seen
so
VA. I thought Virginia, and I thought the same thing. I was like 6.9% for what?
yeah. Is that for you mean their cost of living expense? Every year, like if you get VA money or if you get like government money, they have a cost of living adjustment. So maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't get VA money, so well, not yet.
Mm,
Yeah, they're giving a pay raise. Okay, so he's talking about a pay raise. I don't get VA
that's
money. I
cool.
wasn't in the military. If I ever get my VA money for my spinal bifida, then that's a different story. So,
You made any progress with that?
Just waiting on the ruling. They're just waiting for the judge. Just waiting on the judge.
Word.
Well, I guess we can start it with the news. Let's see. In fact, I got one. I won't play it just yet. In fact, I want to move this over because let's see what a new one on here. I was looking at trucks again today.
I said hey to you, Nookie.
My credit score is finally back up to where I want it. Almost. I'm over where you gotta be to get a new truck at a prime rate, but I still want to wait. Where are we over here?
See how I don't have a decent credit. I mean, it's decent, but I don't see how I don't have a. I mean, I got a mortgage that's automatically paid. That everything I have is automatically paid, so I'm never late on anything. The most I'm ever late on is my water bill.
Well, do you have a credit card that you use at all?
Very, very rarely.
That's the problem. You got to use your credit card every once in a while, I think. My brother says that you got to use your credit card like $100 a month or something like that.
Nah, boo.
Yeah.
Credit
Oh, these
cards.
are all videos today. All right. So this is President Trump speaking. You guys will like this. Let's hit play. Play. Enhance. Why are you not playing? It won't play.
Trump calls out Biden, accusing him of continuing to put Americans last.
Okay, now I'm just going to
Here's
give
more.
you an echo now, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me.
As Joe Biden approaches his 300th day in office, his
you hear that, Trump?
competency comes into
Oh, you guys
question.
can't see it.
During
Hold
an interview released on Monday, President Trump told Bill O'Reilly that Biden is an embarrassment to America. Trump
giving people
began
an
with
echo?
Biden's botched withdrawal from Afghanistan.
You would almost say nobody can be that stupid. Nobody can be doing this thinking it's good. Nobody could pull out the soldiers in Afghanistan before they pull out the American citizens. When you see something like Afghanistan, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened, in my opinion, to our country, I think it's number one. And I think the border is, I don't think anything's close, but I think the border is,
It's a catastrophe.
is very embarrassing.
President
course
Trump
it's
also
embarrassing.
pointed out former President Barack Obama has recently admitted that Biden's purported open border policy is not sustainable. According to Trump, Biden's border crisis is a, quote, embarrassing catastrophe.
This group is far left of Obama, or again, it's incompetent. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. When you look at what's going on in Texas and Arizona, when you look at tens of thousands of people pouring into our country, and then they say you have to wear a mask, you have to get vaccinated, you have to do all these different things, and yet these people are flowing in by the hundreds of thousands a week.
The 45th president stressed that unlike Biden, he would not force most federal workers to choose
you seeing
between
this live,
getting
Trump?
vaccinated or risk losing their jobs. He pointed out while he was president,
Can you see
many
this live?
people wanted the vaccine, but now they don't, hinting Americans do not trust Joe Biden. President Trump also commended Operation Warp Speed, saying it was supposed to take 5 years to finish, but the Trump administration developed 3 vaccines in less than 9 months.
But I'll do whatever it takes to make America great again. Our country is in trouble. Our country
Big time.
has never been in a position like it is right now. We're not respected by anybody. I will do what it takes, and it will be all about America first, whatever I have to do.
However, Trump warned that under the Biden administration, hardworking Americans will continue to suffer under the Biden economy. This comes as gas prices skyrocket throughout the country, with Trump claiming some Americans are already paying over $5 a gallon. According to Trump, inflation is largely due to Biden's government regulations on the fossil fuel industry.
Energy independent, we were number one in the world. Once that stopped, and now we're going back and we're negotiating with OPEC, it's now $80 a barrel.
Right.
When I was there, and this is less than a year ago, it was $40 a barrel.
President Trump stressed Joe Biden's attack on the economic and personal liberty of Americans is unprecedented and would not have happened if he were in the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com.
What do you guys think of that?
Never happened.
So I got a question, Drunk. What do you see right now?
What people see on YouTube.
Okay, so you're seeing it live though, right?
What?
Like Zoom? Remember how Zoom you could see stuff live and then you told me you couldn't? I changed the setting. You should be able to see everything live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know what you were saying. I thought you were saying, did you see this live? And I was like, see what live?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Are you seeing it live?
Well, I'm seeing I'm seeing the screen in the background now, so I don't have to listen to the audio and then watch the delayed video. On
Perfect.
The back.
Now, do you see a chat message I just sent you? We have a private interview chat.
I see the little thing. Okay. Yeah, that did pop up.
Okay, cool. So we have a private interview chat too that we can talk shit about everybody without them knowing we're talking shit about them. It's a new added feature to this program now. What's up, RC? How you doing? You can hear Drunk Uncle good? All right, cool. And you're able to hear the show good, Drunk, what I just played?
Yeah.
So this setup is how we're going to have to do it, I guess. Which, I guess that's how it's going to have to be. Nally, what do you need a lawyer for? Hold on, did I miss something? What's up, Judy Campo? Yeah, Joe Blow. My name is Joe Blow, the lover man. I like to sniff girls and guys as they walk by me. All right, let's see. So what do you guys think?
Whatever you say, Indigo.
President Trump is... She's saying, that's Italian, right? Is that Italian, Indigo? That's not Spanish. That's Italian, I think.
Well, Italian is just real strict Spanish, isn't it?
They're close and they have different stuff.
Yeah, I hear Italian's just like really strict Spanish. That's the way it was explained to me. Because I was going to try to learn Italian in college, but I couldn't make it through German.
I like to sniff men's necks, yeah. All right, so this one, so I was wondering, I was hoping this is somebody else, but I don't even know who this person is. But this is somebody who called in for January 6th, who's still in jail right now, and they called from prison. So let's hopefully it'll play. I know I hit play. You just played $4 a gallon in Tennessee.
One American News' Scott Wheeler has been able to speak with a January 6th prisoner who has been held in solitary confinement. Take a look at this exclusive interview.
Jonathan Mellis has been held under federal custody in the D.C. prison since late February, accused of, among other things, attacking Capitol Police with a stick and entering the Capitol on January 6th. Mellis told OAN that he and other prisoners are being mistreated in a telephone interview.
An incarcerated individual at correctional treatment facility. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored.
Have you been beaten yourself?
So that's what the guy looks like.
No, my neighbor had the guards open his door and run in there and got into a thing there.
What does a beating consist of based on what you've seen?
And so I witnessed them just open someone's door and spray him in the face, and then slam the door back. And the guy was not being violent in any way. He was in his own cell by himself. Ryan Samsel was zip tied and beaten at night. They opened his door, and the guards went in there and zip tied him and beat him.
Was he making noise? What was the reason for the beating?
I believe it was over toilet paper. He needed some toilet paper, and they were refusing to give him toilet paper.
Last week, a federal judge determined that at least one of the January 6 protesters was abused and held the D.C. prison warden in contempt of court. Mellis says the abuse is widespread. Is there anyone that you can report these incidences to where something is done about it?
We've been telling everybody the whole time.
When you say telling everyone,
we've been putting in the grievances. We've been putting in the. We've been telling the captain. We've been telling everybody we can tell. We tell our lawyers. We tell.
What do they say?
We tell the judges when we're in court. I've said things to the judge when I've gone to court. They say they're going to look into it.
Mellis says that his father died in May and he was denied an emergency bond hearing to attend the funeral. He says that he and his fellow January 6 prisoners are being treated differently than other rioters that did far more damage.
Do you feel like a political prisoner?
100%. They don't do this to left-wingers. This isn't even close. It's disheartening, sickening.
Even so, Mellis says he loves his country.
All of this treatment we've been going through and all of the things they've done to us, we continue every night at 9 p.m. to sing the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, with our hands on our hearts, on our feet, and we do it with pride. And we love this country. We adore it. There is nothing that will stop us from that, no matter how bad the DOJ treats us.
Critics are likely to point out that the Democrats would never tolerate this sort of treatment for any other criminals or even terrorists held at Guantanamo Bay. For One America News in Washington.
That's just disgusting. I mean, hearing shit like this really bothers me. I got some I know the lawyers that are. I've been dealing with lawyers for a couple of the people that are actually incarcerated still in that jail. And I got to ask them about this, how true this stuff is.
Yeah, I can ask my customer that works in a prison what they can do, but it sounds like they're telling everybody that they can. So
yeah,
and even if I did find out, all I can do is tell you, and then get the lawyer to relay that to them. But I'm sure the lawyer would know everything that I would.
Yeah, the lawyers probably already know, And I mean. All these people are being held in jail for trespassing. But you notice there's no leftists in there.
But somehow John Sullivan got out almost immediately.
Yeah, John Sullivan's out. Every other leftist that was there is out, right? It's just awful. What's up? Oh, never mind.
I wonder if they're just keeping on they're keeping them there because nobody's turning on anybody, because there's nothing to turn on them about. They want this to be an organized thing so bad.
And like I'm thinking about, because I know I did my if you guys don't know, I did an interview for HBO. Right? Everybody stole my footage. They used it. They didn't pay me for it. HBO offered to pay me for my footage. They didn't pay me for an interview, but they paid me for my footage. And I was like, you know what? I didn't do any interviews, and I got in trouble for doing interviews. So I'm like, you know what? It's like, to me, it was double jeopardy. I already got in trouble for doing a fucking interview. So I did the interview with HBO. And it comes out actually tomorrow night. In fact, I got the email.
You got in trouble for doing an interview?
Yeah, we were told no interviews. And so I didn't do an interview. I denied the interview, right? And then they said I did. So then ABC 7 in San Francisco, what they did is they took one of my videos.
I remember that now.
Yeah,
I remember that. I thought that's what you meant.
All I did was say, okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on. And so they turned it around. And so they're like, oh, he answered this question. So what they did is they had some guy say, so what did you think about this? And then I'd already answered it in my video. So they snuck. It was like a sneaky move on their part. So it made it look like I did an interview when I didn't, which is really fucked up because it caused a lot of trouble for me. So I already got in trouble for doing an interview, which I didn't. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do the interview.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got an email from HBO. Well, from the director. And it says, hey, Eddie, I'm writing now to update you on the progress of 4 Hours at the Capitol, our feature-length documentary on the events of January 6th for HBO and the BBC. We have now completed a film which will be first broadcast on HBO on Wednesday, October 20th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So tomorrow, it premieres tomorrow at 6, right when I'm starting my show, which kind of sucks. They said, "I'd like to thank you for your taking time to sit down with us and for the fantastic account you gave us of your experience. Your testimony provided the building blocks for what we think is a truthful and compelling account of the day." Well, I'll see how truthful they are after I see it.
Yeah.
It says, "Your story and perspective were invaluable to the project. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the film." From the director. So I'm going to tell you what, next, after I watch it, if they lied, remember, I actually filmed the whole entire interview. So.
And I already seen it.
Yeah, so we're going to know if they chopped
from under
up.
the table.
Yeah.
It's from under the table.
So if they screwed me over and they did it really bad, they know I filmed them. And I said, if you guys screw me over, I'm going to show the world the video. And they're like, okay. So they know what I'm doing. So there you go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I see what's going on here. Ooh, I might be able to fix it. Output. So the output's coming from here. What if I do the output from here? So I'm going to change. I'll just change something. All right. Now do me a favor, guys. Because I want to hear everything. Drunk Uncle, can you talk?
Yo.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me change something. Let me change one more thing.
What's the dilly, Billy?
Hold on. Let me change this here. Let me change you. How do I change you? How do I change you? I think I just figured something out.
Yeah?
I may have. It's possible. But it's not showing me use echo cancellation. Oh, wait. Let me turn it off. And then interview. Nope. All right. Echo cancellation is on. Hold on. Do favor now. Okay, talk drunk.
Talk.
All right, guys. Can you guys do me a favor?
Talk.
From here on out, tell me if there's an echo. I think I may have just figured it out. Tell me if there's an echo again. Otherwise, we'll go back to the other way. I think I may have just
Testes.
1, 2, 3.
Testes.
I think I may have figured something out. Hopefully, let's pray. Cross your fingers. Because I'd rather have all the sound going through my Rodecaster Pro, because I paid a lot of money for that and I want to be able to use it. Nope, echoes back. Son of a bitch. Darn it. Okay, let me go back to the other way. Hold on 1 second, guys. Echoes back. All right. We're back to the other way then. Can you talk again now, drunk?
Testes.
Okay. Now we're back to the other way. All right, I got to contact Rodecaster. I got to contact Ecamm to see how to fix it. Because I don't like the way it's going right now. I really don't. I'd rather do it the other way.
Do they work in like unison? Are they support each other?
They're supposed to. So I don't know. Okay. I got to talk to them. I will see if there's some way to email them or something like that. Oh, thank you, DC Services. Apparently there was another break in a government building and not being reported. Interesting. We'll have to check it out. See, my voice is better when I do that. Yeah, because I'm going through the... It's just the way it is. Unfortunately. I'll try and get it fixed, guys. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it.
We working. Or he working.
It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. All right, where were we? Let's get back here. Let's see. Let's go to this next one. Go to the next link. Pop this link in here. Hit paste. So let's get rid of this. Kamala Harris video urging churchgoers to vote for make whatever may be illegal. I don't think it may be illegal. I'm pretty sure it is illegal. right? I'm pretty sure it's freaking illegal. Let's see. What did Vincent Wynn say? Did I miss it?
You can't endorse another candidate if you're like holding a position or something?
No, you can, right? As president, you can. But the White House cannot. I think it's the way. Well, let's read it. Let's read it. It says in the final weeks before Election Day, more than 300 black churches across Virginia have agreed to play a video in which Vice President Kamala Harris urges churchgoers to vote after the services for Virginia Democratic gubernatorial candidate Terry McAuliffe. A move that some experts claim violates the law. Some lawyers suggest the video violates Internal Revenue Service rules for churches. Oh, here it is. For churches that are tax exempt under Section 501c3 of the IRS code. Yeah, so if you're a church, I don't think you're allowed. Churches cannot donate money to political things. All right? Churches cannot promote political events. So, like, the president could go to a church and speak in front of a church, but the church itself cannot say, don't forget to vote for Joe Biden. Don't forget to vote for this person. The church can let you come speak, but they can't say, vote for this person. And so this is saying that the video urges churchgoers to vote after the services for Terry McAuliffe. That's the problem. They're saying who to vote for. A church cannot do that. Because, you know, it's supposed to be separate, church and state, right?
Yeah.
So that's the problem here. That's what they're saying is she did wrong. I wouldn't say what she's doing wrong is wrong, but what she's going to get the churches in trouble. And the fact that she's doing it through the churches, so I guess she could be, what do they call that? Why is my brain freezing right now? An accomplice. She could be an accomplice to it.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
Could be a whore. And I was like, yeah, she's a whore.
Oh, yeah, of course, she is that. She's definitely a whore. She's a hooer. That fucking hooer.
Hooer.
Right?
Fuck hooers.
You know? Fuck it. But I mean, what do they do right anyways? Her and Joe Biden are freaking... I mean, come on.
Oh, I thought you were asking what whores do right. I was like, well, I don't know for sure, but I'm sure they do something right.
I don't know for sure either, but I know what they do. Brownie wants to say hi. This little chick, she goes over to my stepdad's house. She leaves me for most of the day. Dude, she has her own chair now at my stepdad's house. She's taking over my stepdad's dog's chair. She goes, and he's like, you know, she gets demanding. I'm like, yeah, she'll ask you for what she wants. Brownie's a little bitch.
No, Matilda used to have her own $1,000 leather couch that she just occupied.
These two got the couch over here, and then they try and take my bed in the middle of the night. Right? By the way, if you could do me a favor, I'd like to watch the Dodgers game. Is there any way you could resend me that information?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I need to do this while I'm thinking about it. I forgot to clock in at work. I keep forgetting.
No, you clocked out because Brandy told me you clocked out. Apparently, go straight to her phone.
Well, I tried to clock out and it said try clocking in first. So maybe I'd already clocked out and I've done that before. Maybe I tried to clock out twice. Ooh, we had a pretty good day today.
I'm glad I don't have to work under timelines anymore. All right, so
I didn't clock in.
They're getting good at getting the left frothing and foaming at the mouth to lock all Republicans up. They are beyond insane on MSNBC, CNN. I know you don't. I actually Hold on, let me play that again. I've actually brought you guys in some. Trying to edit this thing.
There we go. Now I got my hours.
I'm actually trying to. So I don't like this. I'm trying to what do you call it? I have my brain fried. Oh, I'm bringing in some CNN news later on. Yes, I actually did that. Echo is Amazon providing frames and glasses now? Are you kidding me, Judy? I don't see anybody named Judy in here. Oh, Judy Campo. We need Trump back. Yes, we do. We definitely need Trump back. So I want to do this here. I love that picture, Judy Campo. It almost looks like what I got sitting behind me here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh yeah, you know what? So this new Ecamm stuff came out with all kinds of interesting stuff so I can do. So let's play with. I can mess with your thing now. Let's see. I can do that. See, look, I can totally mess with your picture now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let's go back to a circle. And then watch this. I can do this. I can change like your color. Let's give you a pink. There we go. I like the pink background on you.
Hi.
Hey, don't be making fun of your homegirl. Now they have this thing called a squiggle too, a squircle. So I can really do a lot of stuff on here. Like, see all the crazy stuff I can do? Can you guys see me? I don't know if you guys can see me messing around with this. Give you a big old fat border. Anyways, back to this news. I'm going to leave you pink.
We need a big old fat border.
Let me give you a smaller border. There you go. Yeah, that's what our country needs, a border that fucking big, right?
Yeah. Sharks with some laser beams attached to their freaking hands.
Right. All right, so Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas has tested positive for COVID-19. But get this. Guess when he tested positive? Just after he attended an event with President Biden. I think they're trying to say President Biden gave him the Rona. I don't know.
I'm sure Biden had a mask on, and he's had 12 jabs, so he'll be all right. Dr. Fauci says.
Oh yeah, because look at that, I'm black and white now. I kind of like that. I can rotate myself all the way around. Dude,
I didn't know Fauci was behind pushing that ACT medicine back in the 80s.
Oh, isn't that for AIDS?
Yeah, that's kind of what. Did you ever watch that movie Dallas Buyers Club?
No, I never have.
Oh, it's a really good movie. But it's kind of based on that. Like this guy starts buying the ACT because he couldn't get on the in on the studies, and he just starts getting worse. And then he goes to like Mexico or something like that and starts getting these different medicines, and they started working for him. It's a really good movie. Matthew
McConaughey, okay. Eric, the reason why is because, it was probably leftists that broke in, right? It was leftists that broke in at the government building. Dude, I like that Trump hat. He got the camo Trump hat on.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we can mess with this now. Hold on. Now we can mess with this too. So I can make the margin a little bit bigger. We can do the border a little bit bigger. There we go.
Can we change the color though? Pink's not my favorite color.
You really want me? You want me to change? It's your birthday. I gotta give you pink. All right. What color do you want?
Black.
Purple. You want black?
Yeah.
There you go. What else can I do to this thing?
Non-color.
Your favorite non-color? No, it's not a non-color. It's all the colors.
No, white is all the colors. I know it's backwards. It's backwards, but it's on the prism thing.
Trey for Trump says I should give you yellow.
that well, I assume it's true, but I learned that in Rob Zombie's Halloween movie because Michael Myers had a mask that was covered all in black. And he's like, "Why'd you do it black?" And he's like, "Black's my favorite color." And he's like, "Well, black's not a color." He's like, "Black is the absence of light, and white is the presence of light and all the colors." But you would think the opposite, because if you get a box of crayons and you layer them all on top of each other, you end up with either brown or black. So.
No, I think you're right. Well, you're wrong, because that's why black is hotter, because black is all the colors coming in.
I don't know. Where's Julius at?
Yeah, right. We'll get Julius in here. What's
it's
up,
on
Ms.
the prison or something like that.
Yeah, Diamond Girl. I like that song. All right, so it says a DHS spokesperson. Man, you would think I'd be over this cold by now. A DHS spokesperson said the contact tracing was underway after Mayorkas tested positive Tuesday morning as part of a routine travel protocol. He's experienced only mild congestion. He is fully vaccinated and will isolate and work at home per CDC protocols. Yeah. This is White Supreme Pizza. What would White Supreme? What is that? Alfredo sauce?
You know where that comes from, don't you?
What, the White Supreme Pizza?
Yeah.
No.
That's Salty Cracker.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever watch him.
You know, speaking of that, so if I name all my vehicles, if I get a new truck and it's black, my white truck right now I named it White Privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a black truck, what can I name it? No, don't even say it. I know there's some people out there gonna say it. Don't you dare fucking say it, you racist motherfuckers. What would I name my new truck? Huh?
Mandingo?
No, I don't want to go nothing like that.
Black Snake?
What about the Black Thunder? I don't know. I'll have to drive it to figure it out first.
Yeah. My Scout's name is, I don't know if I named it right, La Jefe. Does that mean the boss? La Jefe.
But La means girl. It's El Jefe.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to name your car a girl's name.
Not always. Ooh, Nighthawk.
Well, I did. Yeah, but she's the Scout. Still the Scout does its own thing. Whether she wants to go, she'll go. She don't. So she's the boss bitch. So the Jefe.
Should have just named her Boss Bitch then.
Yeah.
So get this. So apparently MSNBC thinks that the Republicans are going to win the midterm elections, right? And if you don't know a lot about chubby Christina Ricci Ricci's hot, I think. So but they're saying MSNBC is saying that Republicans are going to cheat to win the 2022 midterm elections.
That's no word.
Right? No, but we're not talking about the last election. I'm just saying this is what Republicans are saying.
Oh, I know. I brought this up as soon as I heard it the other day. I was like, "Oh, y'all motherfuckers get away with saying that shit." Okay.
Because they're saying it against Republicans.
Yeah.
Call it the Batmobile? Maybe. But so anyways, they're saying that's gonna happen, right? It's normally this happens. They keep going back and forth. 1 year the Republican, or it goes Republican and Democrat, Republican. It's just weird how it goes like that, back and forth, right? So now they're going to say that the Republicans are going to cheat. Let's see how they're saying it. And like you're right, it's funny. MSNBC can say this shit, but we can't. So frequent MSNBC fill-in host Jason Johnson, well, I never watched MSNBC, so I don't know who that is, claimed Monday that Republicans were optimistic about their chances to win the 2022 midterm elections. Yeah, you know why? Because the Democrats are doing such a shitty job right now. A real shitty job. So they said, so this guy's saying that, I won't say the C word, I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want to say it too many times. It says the key thing to understand why Republicans are optimists for the next year, even if they're sort of waving themselves and wrapping themselves in the Trump burrito, is they're going to, and they use the C word, they're just going to make voting laws throughout the country that guarantee that they're going to win. Like, I guess you're probably saying voter ID. I'm sick and tired of this voter ID law. Like, it's funny. I was at the fair the other day, right? And there's a sign that says you need your ID to use your credit card.
Yep.
So this person, so these people, a whole bunch of people in front of me in the row were like, oh, we got to show ID to get in. So you see all these people breaking out their ID. So they're willing to break out their ID to get into a fucking fair, but they don't want you to break out your ID to show to vote? I mean, come on, what the fuck?
Even as a diehard Democrat, I never understood that with the not show ID. Especially the way that they do it in my town. You know, I could easily, you know, they have just a big old book that's open right in front of them. You just tell them your last name, and I could go in there and sit there and look at the stickers and just pick somebody else with my last name and tell them the address and everything because I'm looking right at it. And then come back the next day or a few hours later and then, you know, it's silly.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny, Eric. That's funny. I do like the ladies, though.
The ladies.
Hey, ladies.
Oh.
Dude, we're going to have to start charging you a fee every time you have to get up to go pee during the show.
I know, this is number 3.
You know, if I do that, I won't have to buy Drunk Uncle shirts ever again. He'll be paying me to be on the show. I mean, I got a bad cough, and I'm still here. San Francisco shuts down In-N-Out for not enforcing the vaccine mandate. We refuse to become the vaccination police. The only In-N-Out that I know of in San Francisco is not in San Francisco.
I was about to say,
well, not everybody is abiding by.
Shut down the damn junkie spot to go shoot up.
Yeah, but there's no. Let's see. I don't think there is one. The only In-N-Out that I know of in San Francisco is not in San Francisco. I call that Daly City. It might be in San Francisco, though. It might be right on the border or something like that. It says the city of San Francisco temporarily closed an In-N-Out fast food restaurant over the company's refusal to force customers to prove they are vaccinated against the coronavirus. The San Francisco Department of Public Health closed the Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, there's one on Fisherman's Wharf. In-N-Out location on October 14th after the popular burger joint did not check the vaccination status of customers, which violates an August mandate from the city requiring indoor diners to show proof of vaccination. Sorry, guys. In-N-Out, which operates 358 locations across the western United States, is owned by devout Christian Lindsay Snyder and is well known for including Bible verses at the bottom of soda and milkshake cups. Our store properly and cleanly posted signage to communicate local vaccination requirements. They said, after closing our restaurant, local regulators informed us that our restaurant associates must actively intervene by demanding proof of vaccination and photo ID from every customer. So I went into a store. I went into a couple places last time in San Francisco, and not one asked me for a vaccine mandate. So In-N-Out says, we refuse to become the vaccination police for any government. Slamming the San Francisco Department of Health's requirements as unreasonable, invasive, and unsafe, and accusing the city of asking restaurants to segregate customers based on vaccine documentation. I never heard that word before. I like that word, segregation. Segregation. I love that. That is a great word. Oh, and by the way, so if you ever wonder what animal style is, drunk, this is animal style right here. The fries are animal style. That's where you get. Huh?
Is that pimento cheese on it?
No, what they do is, so animal style, they cook the burgers in mustard and dressing. So
I was looking at the fries.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing on the burger, but no, that's not dressing. That's Thousand Island, I'm guessing, and the onions are cooked in mustard.
Ugh, onions.
Animal style is where it's at, though. I'm telling you right now. London breed. I'm gonna have to go buy In-N-Out now just to support them for doing this. Thank you, In-N-Out. That's the one place I didn't take you either. Remember, we were supposed to go get you In-N-Out in Las Vegas. We never did.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to do a few things, but, run out of time.
Do you know that everybody that went on the trip with us is already planning another trip?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where to?
I guess we're going to the East Coast this time. All right, so Southwest Airlines, you remember, I had some friends who went to Las Vegas who got stuck in Las Vegas because the walkout from all of the pilots from Southwest Airlines because they were putting a vaccine mandate. So now, get this. Southwest Airlines scraps plans to put unvaccinated employees on unpaid leave. So they're not doing it anymore.
They didn't walk out. It was the Freedom Flu.
Yeah, they didn't walk out. Yeah, they just... Everybody called in sick to work. How about that? Do I plan to come to Ohio? I'm going to do a cross-country trek. I'm going to go to every single of the actual continental 48 states. So I'll be in Ohio. I wanted to go to Cleveland, maybe Cincinnati. If I can get there during a Cincinnati Bengals game and my sister's a huge Bengals fan, I'll go fuck with her. I'll be like, I'm at the Bengals game.
Yeah, maybe you can find that town that Dave Chappelle lives in. Check out them Amish that he likes to mess with. Did you ever see that skit where he messes with the Amish in his town?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just watching that the other day, and then I actually had to stop because he started talking so much shit about Trump. I just couldn't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Just couldn't watch it anymore. And it's funny, and then he likes Trump afterwards. So in 2017, he didn't like Trump. And then afterwards, he started liking him. WKRP in Cincinnati, I know. Bring me Lonnie Anderson. Do you know who Lonnie Anderson is, drunk? Are you old enough to remember who she is?
I've heard the name, but it's not who I was thinking of. I think I'm thinking of Louis Anderson.
Lonnie Anderson was on WKRP in Cincinnati, and the show had to have been from the 70s, I think. And she was like Dolly Parton, basically.
Yeah.
Can you see that? That's Lonnie Anderson. No, that's not a good picture of her. I guess that's kind of a good picture of her. In the 70s, Lonnie Anderson was like, oh my gosh. There you go. She was like smoking hot. She used to date Burt Reynolds, and she was on the show called WKRP in Cincinnati. She was a secretary, I think. Wasn't that who she was?
Oh, that was a TV show?
Yeah. It was a TV show.
Oh, okay. I was like, why would you know the secretary at a radio station?
No, it was a TV show. It was called WKRP in Cincinnati. Oh, and when I go to Pennsylvania, I'm going to have to go to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine fresh Hershey chocolate? Oh, my goodness. Like I'm going to Colorado. Oh, she was married to Burt Reynolds. Oh, wow. Even better.
I'd be going to the oldest brewery in the United States where they make Yingling.
Nah, I wouldn't. I don't like beer.
No.
I mean, I might go, but...
Well, if you pass through, maybe if you're close, maybe I can get you to take a picture of it for me or something.
If you tell me where it is, I'll go there for you and I'll have a drink for you.
All right. Sounds good.
You dated hot chicks, but they were lefties? I gotta admit, you know, some people say a lot of lefties are ugly. I think there's some good-looking lefties, but there's also a lot of good-looking righties.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's good-looking women. I love all kinds of women, so anyways. Let's see. So, it says Southwest Airlines is dropping plans to put unvaccinated workers that are still waiting to be approved for a medical or religious exemption on unpaid leave starting in December. Instead, employees whose accommodations weren't reviewed or approved by December 8th will have to keep working. Man, I hate this school. I'm going to make you dinner in a minute, Sugar Panda. The employee will continue to work while following all COVID mask and distancing guidelines applicable to their position until the accommodation has been processed. Well, good. It's funny how that works out, right? Oh, we're going to put mask mandates, or we're going to put a vaccine mandate on your ass, and then nobody shows up to work. You know what? All right, maybe we won't do that. Funny how that shit works.
Yeah.
Dang, this cough is getting to me. Cough is getting to me.
When boss man makes a decision, don't mean it's a good one.
Right?
And they don't figure it out until later, until it's too late.
Zachary. All right, let's see what's next. So MSNBC anchor dings Biden on claim that the Build Back Better cost $0. Mathematics then they call it mathematics I'm not yet familiar with. Dude, even MSNBC is now talking about them. BCP just showed a preview of the HBO show on tomorrow night. What did it say, Snookies? What did he talk? Is it on his channel right now? Let's go. Let's see.
I thought it's probably the same preview that you showed the other yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm wondering what he's talking about.
Oh.
I wonder if he mentions... Like, why would he be talking about it? I wonder if he's on it. But I don't think I saw him there. Oh, no, he was there. I said hi to him. I wonder if he was there. Like, I wonder if he's on the show. He just showed it. I don't see any... Stream 5 minutes ago.
Oh, my God, it's just so...
Defuse.
I don't know. How long ago did he do it?
White people are killing black people.
He I don't know. He's friends with Oreo Express. I don't know. He might get mad at me for sharing his video.
You're down in LA for the and killing him.
So he showed the preview?
Pretty. In an upcoming.
See, in order now for me to hear what he's talking about, I gotta wear my
you know, some people agree, some people don't. Whatever. I'm kind of indifferent about it.
Let's see if I can find it.
To break a window. Or trailers disturb.
Into pure anarchy.
Oh, here it is.
It wasn't a...
Let's see what he talks about.
It airs. I don't know how.
What's that, Drunk?
Snooky's the one that said it was 25 minutes in. I just told her thank you.
Okay, yeah, I just found it. Let's see.
Who are in it that are well-known pages of. So it's not, they didn't necessarily twist any of my words.
Oh, hold on, let's see.
You know, the media and you guys are constantly just sitting here thinking it was just all patriots, which isn't the case. And then they bucked up back against me. Unfortunately, they didn't want to put that in the piece in the documentary. Go figure. I saw officer come down the steps and being dragged, and then I saw people say, "No, we don't do this." So I saw this. I can't lie about that. That's what I saw. So in the interview, the pieces that they used, they did use those parts of factual things that I saw with my own eyes that I said. So I didn't go on there saying, "Oh yeah, this was totally fake and this and that." At one point, I did buck up against them. I said, "Yo, why?" You
seen the same video that I'm in?
What I say?
Hold on, let me see.
So anyway, I saw the stuff. So I finally saw the piece that they were using from me.
How did he see it?
Oh, and I was ignoring them, honestly. That's what my fear was, more of how you guys were going to look at me or think about me once this thing comes out.
Okay, let me back up some more. I want to hear the whole story.
About January 6th.
Okay, hold on.
So a while ago, I told you guys earlier this year that I was going to be in an upcoming documentary about January 6th. I went to DC back in April. I did the interview, which, by the way, was a 2-hour interview, all recorded. And I do have the interview. I also recorded it myself.
So he did the same thing I did.
For this reasons that I'm about to talk to you guys about. After I had the interview and after I went back there, I started questioning it because more stuff was coming out about January 6th. And I've had my opinion. And again, I want to stress this alone. I saw things that I will never forget, for one. I saw things I'll never forget. I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget the experiences. I'll never forget what I saw. And I'm not saying it in a way that it traumatized me. It didn't traumatize me, but it was surreal. It was something that I don't know if we will ever see again. And no, I don't.
And no, folks, because I mean, everybody knows I was there. Yeah, some of the stuff that I saw, wow. And I wasn't up there in the Capitol. I wasn't in the building. I never went inside. So I don't know what the people that went inside saw, but just the shit on the outside. I remember there was some guy, right? And I was stuck at the bottom of the steps. And I was I guess they made it a medical area, right? And I'm sitting there. And this guy comes running down, just tears coming from his eyes. Not because he was crying, but because of the mace or the tear gas or whatever they were using, right? And this guy freaking he's just streaming with tears, and they're putting either milk of magnesia or milk in his eyes, and they're putting this stuff in there. And he's like, fuck you motherfuckers, and then he runs up and goes back in. And here comes another guy. He's choking, he's coughing, he's got shit running down his eyes, and he's like, come on guys, let's get in there. And he turns around and runs right back in. Oh, shit, I mean, I saw some crazy shit. There was other people that just started.
I would assume that those people were military.
I'm getting, or police or something. Because in order to become military or police, you have to go through and be tear gassed and maced and sprayed. You got to be able to handle that stuff. So maybe. Then they had a I don't know, it was like a real cheap fencing in front. It was not galvanized. My brain's freezing right now.
Like chicken wire?
No, not chicken wire. It's actual metal. But when they twist metal, what do you call it? What the hell is it called? I don't know why I can't think of it. Dude, I gotta have a little talk with Donnie. He's getting food aggressive. Panda, you can go eat your food. What do they call that? You know, hey asshole, stop it. What do you call it?
Not chain link.
No, not even close.
No.
It's hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Wrought iron. That's what it's called. Wrought iron, right? Wrought iron fencing, right? You know what that is, right?
Maybe
Here,
if
I'll
I
show
see
you.
it.
You know that they have like really cheap shit that you can buy at Costco or at Lowe's or Home Depot. You know, really cheap shit that you can put in this stuff. Now, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mostly see that on like around fancy people's houses, but they probably got the real deal.
Yeah, but I mean, so see, it's like cheap shit, right? So they had some fencing up there like that, and I remember seeing people come down, and they were so pissed off. They started, you know, all it was cemented in. They broke it off, and they started taking out the posts, you know, to use as whatever, you know. I don't know what they used it for, but they broke it out and ran up there. So, but I mean, I've seen some interesting stuff. Anyways, let's see what he says.
I don't believe it was an insurrection. By no means at all was it a insurrection. Okay, but there was obviously violence. There
were
was
some
things
stupid
happening.
people.
Not, you know, some people agree, some people don't. Whatever. I'm kind of indifferent about it. But after the interview, I was like, man, I don't know if I want this to be shown. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what they're going to do.
Twist it.
And I kind of knew in my head what they were going to do, and I know more now what they're going to do.
How did he see it? Is what I want to know.
Because I think my fear was more of you guys. That's what my fear was. More of how you guys were going to like look at me or think about me once this thing comes out. You know, and so I think it was about last week or 2 weeks ago, they got a hold of me. They were trying to get a hold of me for a while, and I was ignoring them, honestly. Straight up. I was ignoring the people, the team, the crew who did this or was putting this together. I was ignoring them because I'm like, man, I don't know. I wasn't at peace with it. Because I didn't want them to take something which they would do and twist it to their narrative. So I finally saw the piece that they were using from me.
How did they see it? How
so
did they see it?
They used footage of mine, and then I'm also in it talking. So anyway, I saw the stuff, and I had my wife watch it with me, and then I put them on mute. We talked for a little bit. So the thing about this is,
You got
I got what?
What I
said it sounded like somebody was showing it to him.
Yeah.
So he's got an insider, but I was thinking maybe they've got to email you what they're going to show of you. And if he just done this, I was like, when's the last time you checked your email? Maybe they emailed what they used.
I did. The only email I got from them is that it's coming out tomorrow night. They didn't show me what they said about me. And you know what? Let me text WYSIWYG real quick. How did let me see real quick. Maybe let's see if he'll answer me. Let's see what because him and BCP are pretty cool. I mean, I know BCP, but I don't have his number. Well, I think I do somewhere. But that kind of worries me now. It makes me wonder how they made me look. because they used a lot of my footage, which I don't mind. I mean, everybody has my footage already. So
well, the more they use it, the more they got to pay you, right?
Yeah, and they paid me pretty well.
That's one upside to it, but we'll see what the damage is.
Yeah, we're gonna see what
I
happens
saw
now.
is true. I'm not going to diminish that. I'm not going to say what I saw was not true, or I'm going to twist it into a different thing. Because I'm real. What I saw was what I saw, and in this interview, especially in the part that they did play of me, what I say and what they show is true. It's true what I saw. I did see ladders. I did see people pushing on police. I did see police having a wall standing and not letting people come into the building. And again, this was from the side where I was at, and from the footage I have, which you guys can see. It's not going to lie. The footage is up on my YouTube. You guys can see it. So it's still there. The footage is still there. So it's not going to lie from what I saw, because you will see some of these similar things. I saw a guy try to break a window that had a sticker on the back of his helmet. I saw that. I saw a woman up there and another guy, and I experienced people say, "Hey, do you want to do this?" No, I don't want to do that. I saw officer come down the steps and being dragged, and then I saw people say, "No, we don't do this." So I saw this. I can't lie about that. That's what I saw. So in the interview the pieces that they used, they did use those parts of factual things that I saw with my own eyes that I said. So I didn't go on there saying, "Oh yeah, this was totally fake and this and that." At one point I did buck up against them. I said, "Yo, why, Well,
I don't know. What do you think, Drunk? You saw my interview. I found Quincy's number. I just sent him a message. Let's see if he responds. But what you thought I did all right on my interview, right? You watched it. You heard it at least.
Yeah, I think I told you there was only one part where they might, because with selective editing can be very tricky. But there was just one little part where I was like, I wonder if they're going to try to take that one little snippet of what you said and then like link it with something else, like somehow seamlessly, because they'll have video running behind it.
Yeah. I know one thing I said. I watched it the other day, and they were like asking me. They asked me a certain question. I don't remember what it was now, and I'm like, well, let me think about that for a minute, because I don't want to say it wrong, because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. And they're, what do you mean get somebody in trouble? And so I'm thinking that if they cut that and edit that the right way, they can make it look like I'm saying something wrong went down. But I was never anywhere close for anything wrong to go down. So,
I mean, we've all seen what they can do with selective editing.
Yeah. And you know what, guys? What we can do is,
don't even need it anymore.
Right? Like maybe tomorrow night, if you guys want, I'll show you the whole interview. I mean, I don't know if I should or not. What do you think?
I still got access to it, don't
I? You might. I have. Well, yeah. You're a moderator. You're a
Yeah.
You have higher up powers on my YouTube channel. You can see everything that's on there.
Yeah. Okay. I figured that's the way that I got it last time.
But I don't know. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should play the whole interview.
Well, I'll try to rewatch it later, and I'll give you a critique, because I can't remember exactly everything that happened in it, because that was like 2 months ago. Maybe?
No, that was like 5 months, 6 months ago.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a bad memory.
I don't know, but I did it too. I'm just curious how Quincy got it.
Well, now that months have passed, who knows? I might be like, oh, well, they were talking about this a couple weeks ago, so you might get in trouble for you saying this 5 months ago and now showing it. Who knows?
What am I supposed to be thinking about Snookies. I don't know. You know, either way, you guys know me. I didn't say nothing that would get anybody in trouble.
I didn't say nothing to nobody.
No, and like right now, I'm working. I mean, I get daily calls from lawyers from the people that are in in jail from January 6th on the daily, and they're calling me, and I'm giving them information, and we're pretty close to getting a lot of people out of jail right now. So, you know, that's why, like the other day when I was in Las Vegas and those people found me, and they did that shit, you know, to me when they snuck up, or not snuck up on me, but they planned. Let's go talk shit to Eddie, right? Saying I got people in jail and doxxed. No. If you want to know the truth, there's like, I have lawyers saying to me, man, I'm so glad you videotaped this, because if you didn't, I wouldn't have a way to get this person out of jail. So my video's getting people out of jail right now, folks. And it'll come out. You'll see. It may not be coming out right now, but you'll see. There's a lot of people.
Person.
Huh?
I said I tried to find that person on the interwebs. I was trying to, you know, maybe link it through the guy with the mustache, but I couldn't even find the guy with the mustache.
Oh, I was watching. We'll talk about. I found. I gotta look it up, but they gave me a channel to watch on one of my things. So
I was going to talk shit to him. I was like, you guys are Proud Boys, and you just say one thing and keep walking.
Don't want to go too far into
well, who knows if they were or weren't. Who knows? Sorry. I don't know the rules.
Man, I can't read what. I need to get in my new glasses. I can't read. WYSIWYG just texted me back. What did he say? Let's see.
Who knows? Maybe they didn't use. Well, they're paying for your video, not your audio.
Because I know they wanted to use some of WYSIWYG's footage too. I don't know if WYSIWYG is in there or not. We were talking about it, but if you don't show this, you won't get through it. I don't understand that. I don't understand this. But anyways, I'm just saying. I'm just worried about how they're gonna, you know, portray me tomorrow. It could be bad. It could be worse. But you know what? Here's the way I see it. I'm talking to all these lawyers. I'm helping all these people get out of jail. And what the lawyers are telling me, and I know lawyers lie. Lawyers are, you know. But let's put it this way. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know. And I can't even talk about it, which sucks. But they're good things. Good things for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Well, I mean, I'd done an interview. This was, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago or something like that, with our a local newspaper about the possible banning of flavors with vaping. And you know, they wanted me to. They came in and wanted to talk to my employees. I wasn't there, and they're like, "We're not," because vaping was on the fucking front burner on high at that point in time. And one of my customers that was not being safe with their product, vented their batteries, and it caused an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And so I done an interview with that, and I went over, you know, everything, but I also brought up that, you know, that there was a suspect shop, you know, that rat rod thing.
Yeah, you're telling me about that, yeah.
And they ran the story. It wasn't. They didn't blow it out of proportion, but I handed them a juicy ass steak. Like, you're coming in for this, but I've got info on something that's, this is local, like, should be front page news, like local front page news, and didn't say anything about it. So that sucked.
Yeah. Anyways, well, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, it's so the who in here has HBO Max or HBO? If you have HBO or HBO Max, you'll be able to watch it tomorrow, and you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Eddie's on there." So you'll see me on there, and maybe there's a different documentary coming out tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to see it.
We'll have to trade password whenever I give you my ESPN one. Maybe you can give me the HBO, because I want to watch that prequel to The Sopranos as well.
Oh, I don't get that. I gotta pay extra to get that. So maybe I might upload it. I don't know. We'll see.
You still get my ESPN one though.
Well, I already had it before. You better give it to me, you
I
asshole.
I know.
Well, you have to give it to me, because if you want me to buy you another UFC fight, I gotta know your password.
Yeah. I guess you. When you got your new computer, your keychain didn't move over or something?
No, that one thing didn't move over for some reason. You don't have HBO? See, I can't share it on here because I'll get in trouble. It's on at 6 p.m. Or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys have HBO, you can watch it. Wow. I wonder on Discord, can you share your screen on Discord? I wonder if I could do a Discord to where I could show it.
I've got an idea, but we might have to talk about it after. Okay. Just remind me. I think I got an idea. So,
Indico, you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, well, it's good.
You know, it's funny. I got to tell you, so Indico's in here, and Indico does a lot of. She moderates for a lot of channels. Well, I think a lot of channels. Wherever I go, everybody's like, Indico's one of your moderators? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, is she hot? Everybody, that's the first question I get out of everybody that I meet that knows who Indico is. Is Indico hot? I'm like, I don't know. I never met her. So, Indico, you got a lot of fans out there.
She
got a thing for drunk uncle.
Kid. She's an old school rave kid, so she's automatically, cool with me.
Well, there you go. You damn ravers. Let's see.
It's fun, man. It's fun.
You hit one of those vape devices with the mower today. Luckily, the battery didn't bust. Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Also, X Galaxy, where are you at? Because in California, I don't know if you heard, they're banning gas lawnmowers. They are banning gas lawnmowers. Gas, everything. So I guess it's good already. I got myself a nice Craftsman lawnmower. I got a Craftsman weed whacker. And my stepdad has one of those, I don't know, it's like a weed whacker on steroids. It's like a 3-wheel thing that you push around that has a big old one on the front that cleans the brush down. Because we're on 4 acres out here.
Bush hog?
I don't know what the hell it's called. And he's got a quad. I mean, we got 4 acres. It's supposed to start snowing here pretty soon. That kind of scares me. So.
No, I can't wait for it to snow. I gotta get the top back on the Scout though.
I don't, because right now, covering where I charge my scooter and where my washer and dryer is, it's right outside of my trailer, and I have my awning out. My awning will not hold the snow, so I'm worried about that.
Oh.
Yeah. Although I'm gonna have maybe this. Where is it? Where's my Black Beauty truck? Where's my truck go? Where'd my truck go?
Do you have 2 doors to your trailer?
Yes, I do.
Maybe
There's
you
my
can
Black
make
Beauty.
like a makeshift, like almost little carport for your scooter.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
have
want to
some
do too much on my stepdad's property, you know? He's
Yeah.
got really bad PTSD, and I just don't want to
Oh, I
overdo it.
understand.
You know? This is not my it's not my property. Although I pretty much made it, and he has no problem with it. I think he's really happy that I'm here. He's not alone anymore, you know?
Oh, it's always good to have company.
Yeah, I think like when I asked, because he asked like a year ago or before I got divorced, he was like, "Hey, you know, eventually I'm gonna have you and your wife move up here to take care of me. I do not want to go into a home."
Yeah.
And so then when I called him, I was like, "You know that offer I got on my house?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Can I buy a trailer and move it to the property?" He's like, "Hell yeah, you can. That'll be good for us." So, and
Oh
he's
yeah.
happy with it.
That's one thing I liked about living in some apartments is you always had somebody that if you made friends you always had somebody that you could go hang out with just a few feet away, but they did not live with you, so you didn't have to deal with them all the time. So it's he still got his privacy and fuck with his Legos, and
Yeah.
you got your privacy and you can do your thing, but you're still you know yeah, it's a good setup.
No, my stepdad doesn't want me playing cards with me, Eric. Actually, you know what else he does now? So, he's built trains, right? I think I can show his Facebook. So he's been like he's an artist, to be honest with you. My stepdad's a good artist. Hell, he don't give a shit. He's fucking 86 years old. What the fuck are you gonna do to him? Let's see. I gotta move some stuff out of the way so I can see what I'm doing here.
I used to walk 37 miles uphill both ways in 3 feet of snow.
No, I don't think he ever did. So you see this picture right here? I took this picture. This is one of the train setups that he built. Everything's from scratch. Like the mountains he handmade, he painted them, everything except the buildings. He bought the buildings, right?
That's impressive.
Yeah, and he got bored with this, so he stopped doing it. So then he moved on to well, I forget what his next thing was, but why? That's not a photo of David. That's a photo of my friend. Okay, so Drunk Uncle's gone, but you guys can see this. And this is like one of his setups, right? Now you see all the paintings on the wall? He's painted all these paintings too. So I think this is HO gauge. Oh, that's all of us. That's my sister, the short one, with my 2 nieces behind me. What picture is this? Oh, this is on my niece's graduation.
I think the reason that I'm going to the bathroom much more is because I'm running off the iPad, and the way it's, I can only set it up a certain way. With the MacBook, I can, angle it any sort of way. So I'm having to lean forward, and so I'm leaning on my bladder.
Is that why? I gotcha. So you see this Siberian Husky here? This was his Siberian Husky named King. He named it King. Spoiled little brat.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my nieces. As you can tell, they're both in FFA. Well, not anymore. So the niece on the right of the picture, the one with the hair going over her eye a little bit, she's now becoming a lawyer. She actually went to school to become a lawyer.
Oh.
My other niece is a teacher. And so the niece that became a lawyer, she was totally against it. She was like totally left, right?
Yeah.
Then she went to work for this lawyer. And then she said, so she puts on Facebook, she's like, "God damn it, I got paid and almost all of my money went to fucking taxes." And my sister right below it wrote, "You voted for him."
Was that like her first like real job or something?
Yeah, that was her. She's never had a job before. She's a straight A student. She went to law school and did everything right, you know. But
yeah. What kind of did she specialize in a certain area? I'm interested in law. That's the only reason
she
I
was
asked.
doing corporate law. Now she's doing, or she was doing something else. Then she did corporate law. I don't know where these pictures are coming from. Oh, here we go. So like, I took these photos. See, like, if you see on the bottom right, you see these little black things. Those control different trains. He has like different trains that he can control. It's just crazy the shit he's got. Oh, that was the motorhome we used to have. So like, this is part of the house. You see all these paintings on the wall? He's painted all these paintings.
Yeah, he did get pissed off when they thought that he was being called drunk uncle.
Yeah, he did, right? He did.
That was funny.
This was on my mom's sewing. So my mom could embroider anything. She had a hat embroidery. She had like, if my mom was still alive, the shirts that I could sell you guys, holy shit. She would have like the most amazing shirts ever. Okay, so let me
Oh,
go.
I bought me a Let's Go a decent size Let's Go Brandon sticker for my Element today.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let me see. So you see this elephant painting? I've already told my stepdad I want that painting. That's the one painting that he's painted that I want. Is that not a badass painting?
Yeah. So what did he do with that train thing that he built when he got
it's in there.
tired of it? It just sits in there. Is that the only one that he built, or
no? He built like 3 or 4 of them.
Does he sell them?
3 or 4 of them.
Or does he store them?
They're just sitting on tables in the room. Like, see this machine right here? This machine it's called a happy machine. It did like 18 different colors at a time. This is a quilting machine my mom had. In fact, I gotta go take that to my sister's house apparently.
Heavy.
Yeah. This is a heavy duty quilting. Like, this is an expensive ass quilting machine. But he promised it to my sister, so I gotta go drive it up there. That was his Siberian Husky that I bought him. There's his train again. But yeah, I mean, he does some awesome shit. Like his paintings. Oh, what the heck is that? I don't know what that is. Like, one of these days, I'm gonna have to go inside and take some pictures of some of his paintings. So, like, he does carving. He's just like a natural artist. The shit that my stepdad does is just amazing. So yeah. Like, right now, we're working on, we're doing the 3D printing stuff again. And I told him, I'm like, you know what, because he can sculpt too. I'm like, why don't you sculpt shit? And he wanted to buy this 3D camera, so to take pictures of it, then we could just transfer that over to the 3D printer, and we could print this stuff. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, dude, I can make money off of you. So the newest thing, and you guys can help me out. He wants me to look it up right now. Now he's doing, it's called Z Gauge. He hasn't bought any yet, but it's his new infatuation, so I know he's gonna buy it probably tomorrow. Z Gauge trains. So these trains are now super small.
Where does he get these ideas from? Where his
fucking YouTube.
He just scrolls around on YouTube,
he just scrolls around YouTube. So Z-scale trains. Look how small this is. It fits in the guy's hand.
Oh my goodness.
So now what he wants to do, he's gonna build a 3-foot by 2-foot area, and he's gonna build himself this complete train set. Right? And he wants me to look up it's called CN train.
You must have pretty good eyesight to be that wise. That's what we call it at the shop. You get a wisdom discount, not a senior citizens discount. Wisdom discount.
A wisdom discount. CNN train controller.
But to be, that wise and to be able to want to do something that small.
Oh no. It's called DC. So he wants me to look at this new. It's called a DCC controller, train controller. So this new train controller now, apparently what it does is So if you have multiple trains and train tracks, this one controller, instead of just turning on and all the trains start moving, it sends a different signal to different trains. So he wants me to look at the difference between the stuff. So this is the new stuff that he's into. So I'm his tech guy, which sucks. I mean, I love it, but so like today, I had to go over there and I spent a good 4 hours today hanging out with him to show him how to use his 3D printer again. And every time he goes to print something now, he's going to call me over to go show him how to print his 3D printer. Like the newest thing.
Trey, I got a very short train story. He was talking about the trains were a big thing back in the 50s and 60s. So this was probably, like 1985 or something like that. But supposedly, what I hear, I was just a wee little thing. My half brother got this cool ass train set for Christmas, and I immediately spilt my soda on it and messed it up somehow. That's what I hear.
Really?
So is there, I guess, like a certain, a hub for the battery pack maybe? And I guess I spilt my soda or spilt my milk or whatever the hell I was drinking. Wasn't Bud Light then.
So my
That was
stepdad's
supposed to be a big thing.
Yeah. So my stepdad's been on this kick. He's doing Star Wars Legos. So he looked up this droids that he can print up on Thingiverse, which is this website where you can print up this shit. So this is what we're printing right now. Like his printer is running right now, printing this whole entire army of the Legion B1 droids. And he wants to print up like 500 of them. So that way he can put them on this. He has a special table that he's built all his Legos. So he can like do all this special stuff. Like anything Star Wars Legos he has. Like here, I'll show you. Let's see. Let's look up. He hasn't bought the expensive ones. But like he's bought some decent.
Alright, you suck at this.
I
You're
do?
gone. No.
Oh, do we get a troll?
No.
Oh, we always get trolls. Yeah. So like he just put this one together. Let's see if I can get rid of this. So see, he just built this thing right here, the Millennium Falcon, and it all opens up so you can see inside. It's pretty cool. I know he just built this one.
Something that I would like to have 3D printed. I know what I want, but it's...
No, this is Lego. It's not 3D printing.
Well, I know, but you said he has a 3D printer, right?
Yeah, he's printing a whole bunch of 3D stuff right now.
I think I asked before, like how big he could print.
Okay, like see this thing right here, the Star Wars Imperial fighter. He built that. He's built this Boba Fett helmet. I just bought him this Star Wars The Bad Batch Attack shuttle. I just bought him that. He built this Darth Vader helmet. He built this the Star Wars The Child. This Yoda, the small Yoda. What else has he built? He built this thing the other day. Oh, this thing right here. No, it's not it. The cantina. He just built this cantina the other day. So that's why he wants to buy all these things. He has this whole cantina set up. And he bought the Starfighter, which was an additional price. So he put this whole thing together already. I don't think he paid that much for it.
Oh my goodness. I was about to say, I was like, is that decimal point where I seen it at?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Legos are expensive. Dude, you don't watch this. Legos, if you want to buy the Death Star, which I don't even think you can buy anymore. The Death Star is like freaking like 15. Oh, look at the Imperial, $2,500.
Holy jeez.
The Death Star, $2,500.
I just like regular Legos. I always went, I went to go try to find regular Legos, like, I don't even know how many years ago. I wanted to build my tortoises a house out of Legos. I was going to build a ramp on it and everything, like a house, basically, out of Legos for my tortoises. And, I go to the Wally Worlds, and I was like, all right, where's your Legos at? Okay, over there. All right, cool. And it was all stuff like that. And I remember sitting there and I went and even got one of the, attendants or employees. And I was like, where's the regular ass fucking Legos? And I'm like, well, this is what we have, sir. And I was like, I don't want to be told what to build. That's the whole point of me getting Legos is I build what I want to build, motherfuckers.
Dude, Legos are expensive, bro.
But I
Let's go
hear
through
you can
price
buy the
ranges.
regular Legos like by the pound, like, at probably Amazon, eBay.
Let me sort by high to low. Let's look at the highest price one you can buy right now. So the Millennium Falcon, this big one, is $7.99. And it's probably sold out. Yeah, it's out of stock. So if you go to eBay and search for this, it's like $1,200, if not more. Let's see. The Coliseum is $549. Right? Let's see. This is pretty cool. I would love to get this one. The Cat Bulldozer.
That looks pretty dope.
This Lamborghini looks pretty cool too, but $379. The Bugatti is $349. I guess maybe that is the price he paid for that. What do you call it? One that he bought? Maybe he did pay the money for it. I don't know. He's a cheapskate like me. Dude, the Batmobile, $249. Wow. Legos are expensive, bro. You don't even know. Right? I want to buy the white. There was one I showed him that I was gonna buy for myself. I don't know. I bought 2 or 3. I'm gonna build them. I'm gonna build them on camera. But I'm not gonna keep them. I'll be like, you want to buy it now? Buy one that Eddie Block built, and I'll sign the motherfucker. You never know. It might work. It might work. Auction it off.
Oh, yeah, ready for Trump. But you can't figure it out too much or it'll just switch it up on you.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody texted me the other day, and I just saw it today from their iPad, and they said, yeah, we're sorry we didn't spend more time with you. We want to spend more time, or hopefully next time we'll spend more time. And I was like, yeah, we just got to stay away from casinos. Because everybody in the group wanted to go to the casino. So casino, like, everybody was at a casino. And you and I, we rarely went to the casinos.
Yeah.
So
and we were on different time schedules as well,
Yeah, that's
They
true.
were getting up to like 7:30 in the morning, and I wasn't really getting to sleep until like 5 in the morning.
Dude, no. So you and I would fall asleep. Well, yeah, we'd fall asleep around 5, but then they'd wake us up. They'd come into the living room, and then you would go back to sleep, and then I'd stay awake the rest of the day. I was
Yeah.
like drinking energy drink nonstop.
That's why I only had to sleep in the top bunk like once, I think.
I only slept in that back bedroom. It was too fucking hot in there. The room was just way too hot. I can't hang with hot rooms.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to sleep in that top bunk, but just once, because when I climbed down from it the first night, I really like inflamed my Achilles.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fall on top of me, bro.
Huh?
I was worried. I thought you were gonna fall on top of me.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of talent, shouldn't if we were in a room with 3 beds, if I paid for the room, and I took us all there, and the whole event was around me, shouldn't have I gotten the solo bed at least? You would think I would have got the solo bed. Just saying. I didn't get the solo bed.
I kind of messed up my Achilles again last night.
Ah, you dumbass. How'd you do that?
I went to go test it out because I got to go to the gym tomorrow, and I was going to see what I could do, but I stretched, but I threw some right kicks on the bag, and I think it was like the third or fourth kick. Like I didn't catch it just right, and I mean I'm not limping or anything, but I can tell it's not. It's definitely not healed all the way. That's what I was trying to test is if I can run tomorrow or not. But I guess I'm just gonna have to hit the bike and do upper body.
Oh, I didn't share the bed with nobody. No, but in our room, there's 3 beds. There was a bunk bed with one on top, one on the bottom, and then there's the solo bed, all on the side. I think I should have got the solo bed. Just saying. But anyway, so let's get back to the news because we still got a whole bunch to finish up. So the White House is saying that flying illegal immigrants around at 2:30 in the morning, in the middle of the night, they just call that an early flight. They're not doing that to hide shit. Oh no, they're doing it to hide it.
Kind of Saki was saying, she's like, I don't know if you caught the middle of the night, and he was like, oh well, 2:30, 4:30, we'll just call it early morning. You know, basically, you know, fucking with her.
So they asked her, why is the administration flying thousands of migrants? And why you say migrants? Just say illegal aliens. That's what the fuck they are. From the border to Florida and New York in the middle of the night. So Peter Ducey asked this. You know Peter Ducey. He asked, oh wait, here, we got the video.
Why is the administration flying thousands of migrants from the border to Florida and New York in the middle of the night?
Well, I'm not sure that it's in the middle of the night, but let me tell you what's happening here. It is our
4:29 a.m. Well, very early in the morning.
Here we are talking about early flights, earlier than you might like to take a flight. It is our legal responsibility to safely care for unaccompanied children until they can be swiftly unified with a parent or a vetted sponsor, and that's something we take seriously. We have a right obligation to do that and deliver on that. As a part of the unification process, our Office of Refugee Resettlement facilitates travel for children in its custody to their families or sponsors across the country. So in recent weeks, unaccompanied children passed through the Westchester Airport.
So if they have a sponsor, why do they need to come in illegally? And why are we paying for that?
I've got what I knew exactly what she should have said, because I know she's being sneaky and conniving. But why wouldn't she say, and this is, I can't bullshit a bullshitter. But what I would have said, it was like, okay, how much do you think a flight out of such and such cost at 1 p.m. or the most, sold out travel time? And they're like, all right, so how much do you think it costs of a flight that would leave at 3 a.m.? We're trying to save the American people money by sending them on these flights. Because that
they're paying full price.
I don't know if that is true, but if it was, that's the way I would definitely go with it. But they're stupid, so.
Well, I don't think she can, because remember Ben Bergquam went down there, and all the hotel room prices were like $300 a night just because the government was buying them all up.
Well, I'm talking about a flight.
Well, if they're think about it, they're a business. If they can bump up the price of the hotel, you don't think they're gonna bump up the price of the flight because the government's buying it?
Yeah.
They charge $200 for toilet paper because it's the government. They know they'll pay for it, right? I just think here's what I think. If you're sponsoring, if you're sponsoring a kid to come to the United States, if you're a sponsor, I think your ass should fucking pay for him to come in. You're their sponsor. You're responsible for him. Pay the fucking bill.
Maybe somebody can Google how much a flight from Laredo to LaGuardia cost or something like that at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and compare that to what it cost at 1 p.m.
Yeah, but we've looked this up in the past. Remember, we looked at plane tickets from the border to, like, say, San Francisco. And then we went from, like, Florida to San Francisco, and they were cheaper from Florida to San Francisco because at the border, they raised all the prices because they know the government's buying plane tickets.
Ah.
Remember, we looked this up, like, 4 or 5 months ago, I think. It's BS.
There we go, about 4 or 5 months ago. I don't remember 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reminding you. How about that?
All right.
It's funny that I can remember this shit and I got a bad memory.
Yeah.
So now the Taliban, or Taliban, however the fuck you want to say it, are rewarding suicide bombers' families with cash and land. Oh look, there's the headphones I just bought. I mean, you know what? I love my family.
I forgot to let you use my headphones while we were in Vegas. I forgot all about that.
You know, I like these. These are so soft. I looked them up and they said people could go hours with their on their. I love them. I like these ones I have.
Yeah, I just wanted you to hear the body behind the headphones that I got.
Oh, I seen the body behind the headphones you got. Wasn't my cup of tea. I like women.
I see what you were trying there, but
it just didn't work. Did I crash and burn? I crashed and burned. Okay.
We're all working on our Landau skills. Yeah. We all can't be as funny as Landau.
Anyways, though, so how many people in here? I mean, I love my family, but if you said, "Hey, if you kill yourself by blowing yourself up, we'll give your parents a brand new house, or we'll give your kids a brand new house," I don't think I could do it.
But they also think they're getting like 17 virgins or something.
More than that, it's 69 virgins. Isn't it 69 virgins or 68 or something like that?
They're going to be so disappointed when they show up and it's just a bunch of aborted babies.
No.
Oh, I went dark with that.
Family Guy did an episode on that, and when they showed it, I think it was Family Guy, and they 72 virgins, and they showed up, and those 72 virgins were all gay guys.
Yeah, but see, I went dark with it.
Yeah, they went dark with it, but I mean,
I went dark with it.
Here, no, you went dark. But thinking about this, right? What do you think would be better? So we've learned the nuclear family is what helps people get along in life, right? And so here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if I die in order to give my family a house and land, they may have a house and land, but they don't have me anymore to steer them in the right direction. Then they'd just be living with their mother. We're learning that a mother and a father is what it takes to produce a good child, a good person in our life, right? So
it definitely helps.
So I'm thinking, is it worth me dying and not being able to teach my kids the right way of doing things? You know, the man version, whereas my wife or the mother teaches the woman version. I guess I shouldn't say that. I'll probably get in trouble. Just having a 2-parent family. If I die and there's only a 1-parent family now, I think that kid would be worse off. I think they're better having the 2-person family than having a 1-person family with a house, right?
No, I mean, I didn't get the man training that I needed. That's for sure. I grew up in a 1-parent household.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely missed out on some things.
But you were also a liberal for a while, so I mean, you know, just saying.
for a long while,
right? So I don't think it would be worth it for a father or a mother to go do a suicide bomb to give their kids a house and property. I don't think that's the right sacrifice. That's just me. I think you need a nuclear family, and I mean I think it's proven fact now. Families that have a 2-parent,
they're still popping out kids at like 14 years old. So once they live to be 28, their kids are already starting their own family, so they can go get their 72 virgins. Who knows?
I don't know. It's not worth it to me. I think I'd rather be there for my kids, to be able to teach my kids the right and wrong.
These are also the same people. These are also the same people that will bury a woman up to her neck and stone her to death for being accused of being being intimate with a man.
You looked at that other man.
Brandy's told me some stories about, she lived in Saudi Arabia. So
she did? Wow.
Yeah, her father was a lieutenant colonel.
Oh,
and a
wow.
Mason. Yeah. So he was an important man. Yeah, Eric. Most of my, well, I think all of my family are Democrats. The only ones that have show hinkling of conservative are the ones that have been married in.
Yeah.
So
Excuse me, man.
we just done what we were told growing up. We just done what we were told.
Oh my goodness, I just had what is it called? When you something when something's happened to you before. What is that called? Like I've dreamt this like oh my gosh, my brain's freezing. But you know like the moment whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I call it a glitch in the matrix, but fuck.
There's a word for it, you know?
Deja vu.
Deja vu. I
Deja
just
vu.
had some deja vu. I'm like, I remember this happening before. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Colorado girl. Thank you, Andy. You guys beat me to it, or beat drunk to it. I just had some freaking deja vu. Anyways, a nurse practitioner calls the vaccine mandates disheartening after fighting COVID on the front lines. Yeah, wouldn't you? Thank you, Jeannie. Hey, how you been, Jeannie and Vincent? Think about it. All this time, these nurses and nurse practitioners have been like the go-to people. Oh, we got to thank them for their service. Because they did. They've been up there with COVID, and while I don't agree with the rate that they say COVID is bad, COVID is a bad thing, and the nurses have been going to work and dealing with it, and they have to see
And
it every
doing
day,
TikTok videos.
right? So, and now all of a sudden, these nurses who don't want to take the vaccine are now they went from being heroes to zeros just like that, just because they don't want to take a fucking vaccine. What the hell is up with that? That's bullshit. I would be upset. I mean, right? I don't know.
Eric, she's already changing her voter status to independent.
Who
So
is?
my mom's.
Oh, nice. Drunk uncle's getting some stuff going on. Rachel Levine. That's not that. Rachel Levine is a 4-star general. Who is Rachel Levine? That's not that one. There's some
That's the
streamer who's a transgender who I thought
transgender.
was a girl, and I realized they're transgender, and I thought they were hot. Isn't that Rachel Levine?
No. You thought they were hot?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about Laverne Cox.
No. No.
Well, I tell you, if you said that, I might be thinking of somebody else, but if you think Rachel Levine was hot and then you didn't think Laverne Cox was, then
I don't think
okay.
Laverne Cox is hot at all.
Well, I don't think you remember what Rachel Levine looks like. Because if I had to pick, it would definitely not be Rachel Levine, but I might be thinking of somebody totally different.
Let me see if I can find this transgender streamer. It's a girl, or I don't know if they're transgender female or transgender male. I thought their name was Rachel. Rachel Lavin? No. And I think they're conservative, right?
Thinking back, remember the
Oh, Blair
two
White.
that
Is that
we
who it
were
is?
talking to, and somebody said that one of them had an Adam's apple? I wonder if they were just fucking with me or if I
No,
was
it's this
really
one.
talking.
This person right here. I thought this person was hot. I did not know that this person was a man and is a streamer. You've seen her
Yeah.
before. Matt, yeah, Matt, it's her, right? I guess you call her,
Well,
you call this
the
person her,
chat's
right?
hiding the full picture. I don't know if you know that.
Huh?
The chat is hiding the full picture. I don't know if you can
Oh, is it?
see
Oh,
that. Yeah.
no, I don't. Hold on, let me move this over. I can't move it over. I can move this over. I mean, that does not look like to me like a man. That's a beautiful woman, if you ask me. If I did not know that that was a transgender person, I'd be like, wow, look at her. Even as a
You don't
transgender, I'm
remember
like,
those
wow, look at
old
her.
Maury Povich shows? Is it a man or is it a woman? It
I've
makes
never
me
watched those
wonder if
before.
a lot of those are set up. You know?
Never watched those before. Okay, so who is Rachel
And how
Levine?
shitty would it? And how shitty would it be to go on that show and you're an actual woman? And everybody's like, "That's a man." Like, fuck.
The problem that I have is like, so I watch MTV a lot, and MTV had a show. Oh my gosh, and they had a transgender person on the show. What was that show? It was a love show. Let me see. Let me see what their love shows are. It was a dating show. It's not Are You the One? Oh, it's X on the X on the Beach, I think, or X on something. Let me see. But they had a female. They had a transgender. Would it be a transgender female if you gone from male to female?
Yeah.
So they had a transgender female on this show. I think it was X on the Beach. Yeah, with Romeo as the host. And so they had this transgender female on there, and this transgender female was not telling people that they were transgender, although she was messing around with them.
Yeah.
So Lademi, this one right here. Okay, this is her. Lademi. Okay. So now this person, what do you guys think? This person was going around on this show, and she did not want to tell people that she was transgender because she was afraid that they would not date this person.
That's a whole lot of surgery. That just looks like a plastic thing.
Well, look, this girl, you could not tell that she was transgender. I mean, look at her. She's got it all, basically. Like when I first saw this person, I was like, wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Right?
Yeah, but you can tell it's all fake, so that's gotta, you know.
Yeah, but in Hollywood, everybody's fake nowadays.
Well,
but
I'm
so here's my question though. So you can tell, but I mean, is that not wrong? Like, you know how if you have AIDS and you can give somebody AIDS, you're not in California, of course, but in most places you're supposed to tell the person you're dating or about to have sex with, "Hey, I've got AIDS. You might get it."
Not only that, everything else doesn't matter if it's just AIDS. You should tell somebody anything.
Right.
I got the clap. I got it. You know, whatever.
But so shouldn't you be expected to tell somebody you're about to sleep with that I used to be a man? I realized I'm a female inside, and I am a transgender female. I don't know. I'm not trying to get the thing wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right? Shouldn't it be expected that you should tell? Because think about this: if you have sex with this person 3 or 4 times, and you're a man, and you think this person's a female, born female.
Yeah, that's a tricky question.
You're stepping in like, if you told me after I slept with you 3 or 4 times that, hey, I used to be a male, I would hurt somebody. I would hurt somebody. Right? And then I would go to jail for hurting this person.
I'd be more offended if it like went farther than that. Like you developed you know, a relationship or something like that. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I have nothing against transgender people. I just think if you're gonna start dating, I think a transgender person should be upfront with the person they're about to date.
Did you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, I never watched that show. I never got into it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an episode. You remember the hot girl from Joe Dirt, the one that he thought that would never like him? Well, she played a transgender in there, but I don't know. But I always knew she was actually a woman. So, like, in one season, the guy's going out with her, and he looks down, she had on some tight jeans, and he saw a dick, and then he runs into her a couple seasons later, and she's full transitioned, and I don't know.
Okay, so somebody hold on. Somebody just said if you can't tell, then that's your fault. Look at the picture on the right. You're telling me that just looking at this picture, you can tell that that's a male, or somebody who was born a male.
Well, like I said, supposedly those two girls that I was telling how beautiful they were in Vegas were males. Because I remember you saying that. You're like, somebody said that one of them's got an Adam's apple. And I was like, I don't know. I just compliment them. Let's keep going.
Oh, yeah. Right? And here's another thing, folks. If you're out drinking, right? You're not up on par. You don't know.
I just really like the girl's hair. I'm a sucker for curly hair, and I didn't want to compliment one without the other, so I told them they were both beautiful.
Well, how about this? Let's go to it. Let's go to that video. Let's look for it. It was, let's see, Drunken Eddie and Guy at the Venetian. It was at the Venetian. Question is, it was towards the end of the night when we were on our way out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we were on our way out because that's why I was trying to get out of there because we had to go pick up some people.
Right. Hi, Well, let me turn the volume down. And like you said, for them to say it was on our way out. Oh, these girls. They're saying, hold on. The one with the curly hair, I think somebody said looked like a male.
They don't look the way I remember them. I'll tell you that.
You gotta remember, you were pretty drunk.
Right.
Huh?
I think they may have been right. Holy jeez, look at the strong line, jawline on that curly-haired one. Woo! Vegas, baby!
Vegas, baby. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Except for,
nothing happened. But I probably made their night. They're like, ooh, we passed. We passed.
Right? So there you go. Now you get to see what we saw. All right. Anyway, so U.S. Assistant Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine. Oh, this one. Oh, I know. I haven't seen the picture. It's that blonde. I already know which one it is. Oh, yeah. There was no way I thought this person was hot. No way in hell. I know who we're talking about now.
Oh, you already said it. I can go do some selective editing. You said she was hotter than Laverne Cox.
No. Laverne. Yeah, I don't even think Laverne Cox is hot, to be honest with you.
Well, a gun to your head,
All right, hold on. Let me show everybody Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox was in Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah. So gun to your head. This one or the lady that he's about to show you on the video.
Oh, come on. You can't compare the two. There's no comparison.
Hey, you said it.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying Laverne Cox. I couldn't, because I know it used to be. I just can't do that. I can't. I don't care
Well,
how
I know
beautiful they
that.
look. I just can't date somebody who
That's
used to
what
be a
I was
man.
just saying. Gun to your head. You know.
No, I can't. I don't mean to be rude or I can't. I'm sorry. It's just
I got
not something.
my head up to almost anything. I probably would do about anything. So you asked me to kill one of my family members, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I really don't. I just don't think I could, drunk. Even with a gun in my head. Okay, so remember when we talked about the Philadelphia train last night, the passengers who witnessed the rape? Well, now they have footage of it. So I haven't seen this yet. We're not, I'm going to warn you guys. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. We're going to show the video. Apparently, they have video of it from the train. I don't know if they do or not.
Disclaimer. Graphic content disclaimer.
But I'm giving you guys a heads up. Graphic content is about to happen. If you have any kids in the room, or if you don't want to see it, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your head away. Oh, there's no video so far. Hold on, wait. Oh, they just had the video. Okay. So it says the passengers who did nothing while a homeless man raped a woman on a commuter train outside Philadelphia may have also recorded a vile attack on their cell phones. Surveillance footage shows, so that's where Fiston Ngoy, is that Noy, I'm guessing? 35, who has been charged with rape in Wednesday's sickening attack aboard a southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority train, spent nearly 45 minutes harassing that woman. All other people watched. So, they actually have video of it now happening. Disgusting.
I mean, to me, his head looks like a football. Somebody should have kicked a field goal. You know what I mean? They had a perfect opportunity to boot that motherfucker.
I just don't get how people can just watch that and just not do anything about it. That's disgusting to me.
Yeah, that's what makes me sick. You know, people were saying, gross earlier about what we were talking about. This is what upsets my stomach.
Wealth is breaking ground on your biggest project yet.
Sorry. So I know this is something different that we normally don't show on the news, but I'm interested in stuff like this, and I think Julius is too. So, Crusader Knight's 900-year-old sword discovered by a diver. So a scuba diver in Israel discovered a 900-year-old sword off the country's Mediterranean coast that experts say likely belonged to a Crusader Knight. The man, identified as Shlomi Katzin, was on a dive Saturday in northern Israel when he came upon a trove of ancient artifacts, including pottery, anchors, and nearly a 4-foot-long sword. Look at the picture of this sword. That looks badass. That looks badass. It was found encrusted with marine organisms, but it apparently made of iron. That's cool. I would have loved to have found this. Treasure hunting. Wouldn't you want to be a treasure hunter? Well, you got to be a good treasure hunter, I should say. I don't know.
I used to geocache like 10 years ago. Did you ever do that?
What's geocaching?
It's like a treasure hunt, but I mean, there's almost really no treasure. So there was this app where you kind of got a general area of where you were supposed to go, and they gave you hints. And so there would be like some sort of little capsule or magnet or something hidden somewhere in that area. But you would, they call it geocaching for some reason. And there would be a log in there, like a pencil and a piece of paper, and there'd be like trinkets in there. But the thing was, you were supposed to only take out one item, and you're supposed to put another item in there. But there may be 10, 20 items in there. but you had to like sign that you were there.
Okay. Is that kind of like a long time ago when they all right, Colorado girl, give me a second, please. I gotta go find it in my email, and I don't show emails on here because it's gonna go show your email address, so it's kind of hard. I gotta figure it out. You kind of put me on the spot here, chick.
I'm pretty sure they called it geocaching though, but it was like a thing for a little bit.
If I show it, it's gonna give everybody your freaking email address. I don't think you want that.
Wander around and find little trinkets.
It says the platypus babies are called puggles. Yes, you needed to see this today. If I show it, it's going to show your email address, so I don't want to show it. That's why I'm not showing it. Plus, the other thing is, I'm going to show, I don't know if I go to my email, it's going to show all of them. And I don't want to show all the emails that I have in my email account, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
No, put it in his queue for tomorrow.
Yeah,
How about that?
Give me a chance, and I'll set it up for tomorrow. Because today I don't want to share my whole entire email list, emails, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I gotta be careful with, because I have sensitive emails that I can't show. Oh, you want to see what I just bought today? I saw this moon pod thing, and I'm gonna try it for my back to see if it'll take my pain away. It's a zero gravity chair. It's supposed to be like really, really good. It's like a beanbag chair.
Eric's getting tired of hearing us men talk. He wants to hear a lady.
Oh, yeah, I know. We should get him to call in. Speaking of the phone ringing.
Medicine time.
Oh, it's medicine time. All right, I only have 2 more news things anyways, and we're going to stupid CNN for these.
Yeah, we haven't went this late in a while.
Right. I know. I gotta feed the dogs, and I gotta cook my dinner. All right. So January 6th committee advances report to hold Steve Bannon in criminal contempt. This is from CNN, folks. So we can't exactly. I just want to show you what CNN says. It says House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer officially announced that the full House will vote on Thursday on the contempt of Congress resolution for Steve Bannon. In a shameful rejection of the search for the truth, for facts, and for ways to protect our democracy in the future, Mr. Bannon has refused to abide by a subpoena and answer questions before the committee.
Adios, Kim.
Good night, Kim. Drink some lemon honey tea. I should. So it says, following the full House vote, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is expected to certify the report to the United States Attorney. So they're gonna try and arrest Steve Bannon, basically.
Now the crazy thing is Nancy Pelosi should be subpoenaed, but because she's doing her thing, she can't. And I could have swore not too long ago that Dems were getting subpoenaed for something and they didn't show up and nothing fucking happened.
Because they're Dems. Excuse me.
I could be wrong.
So now they're saying Donald Trump. They got to put President Donald Trump in the news all the time because that's how they get people to come to their website. Proves there's no bottom. So let's see what they're trying to say. Roughly 24 hours after the death of Colin Powell, Donald Trump proved again that he is utterly incapable of empathy, grace, or even common decency. Oh, boy, Donald Trump, this wicked, awful dude. It is wonderful to see Colin Powell, who made big mistakes on Iraq and famously so-called weapons of mass destruction, be treated in death so beautifully by the fake news media. Trump said in a statement released Tuesday morning, hope that happens to me someday. He was a classic rhino. Even that, always being the first to attack other Republicans, he made plenty of mistakes. But anyway, may he rest in peace. Big deal. So we said, that's how bad CNN. You know, they don't talk all the shit about freaking what Joe Biden's doing. Oh no, we can't talk about Joe Biden. Right?
But see, think about it. That's not. Let's say what I don't know much about Colin Powell.
Okay.
I was a fan of Colin Powell, but then again, I didn't get into depths behind Colin Powell. So let's just say what Trump said is true. Just because you're a certain person that holds a certain level doesn't mean that you might not be a piece of shit. And what's always got me is like before Michael Jackson died, you know, Michael Jackson's pedophile, Michael Jackson's pedophile. As soon as he died, he turned into a saint. And I was very fucking confused. Like, how does this happen to where, you know, but I've had it happen in my life before. My half brother, you know, he didn't like me and didn't like my dad, didn't want anything to do with us. I got the call that, I got the call that he had died, and I said, "Fuck him. He's an asshole anyway." I mean, it's a shitty thing to say, but I'm not lying, and him being dead doesn't make it any more true or false. So I'm just saying, I've said much farther worse things about people I knew a lot better than you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I get it. I totally get it. Like what I did there, we're closer together now. Anyways, well, I am done with the news. Did you have any news you wanted to spread?
No, you covered American or Southwest backing out of little mandates. Crowder
And
today was
still here
about
in California, still your fucking birthday. So happy fucking birthday, asshole.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you.
You know.
I'm 27.
Michael Jackson isn't dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I've seen some videos.
Yeah, and Elvis isn't dead. Tupac isn't dead.
Well, I'm pretty sure
JFK
Elvis
isn't
is
dead. Right?
Who was the last person you said that wasn't dead?
John F. Kennedy.
Oh, I never heard that one.
Or
I never heard. Is there a conspiracy that JFK is still alive?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Who cares?
No, but I think it's a possibility that Epstein's still alive. I think it's a possibility that Michael Jackson's still alive. Possibility with Tupac. But
Yeah, who knows?
I'm curious.
Oh wait, hold on. That's another thing I can do. Hold on, let me edit this. Watch this. Let's go like this. Okay, save. So I can make that come from the top, or I can just throw a whole bunch of them. I can throw a whole bunch of them out here. We can throw this one here. We can throw this one here, and we can put this one here. There's all kinds of tricks that I can do now that I'm learning.
You just need to add effects behind them.
Right? There's more sounds I can download. Like, what's this one? Ah, that's kind of weird. I still like this one the best. Yeah, no. Anyways, guys, well, I think we've been going on longer than we should. I'm tired. I gotta cook dinner and feed the dogs. So I think we're gonna let you go. I think Drunk Uncle's got to say something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, well, thank you for showing up tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock California time. You know how it is. So we'll catch y'all later on, and adios.